Post 17 baseball.
Cale Stevenson sends that one back, and it's gone.
Now let's head to the field for all the play-by-play action. Here's Brett Nathaniel.
Well, welcome back to Watertown Stadium for game number 2 tonight between Watertown and Sioux Falls West. Brett Nathaniel, Braxton Locker along with you here this afternoon on New Country KS93, and the live stream is up. The live stream is going. You can watch this ball game, computers, tablets, smartphones, TVs, everywhere. Search KWAT on YouTube. We'll jump right into it. Here in the Pizza Ranch first inning, the first 3 for Sioux Falls West. Caden Kirkner, Ryan Rizavy, and Trayson Hardy-Olson. We'll get the defense here for Watertown. Not much change. There is a few with Will Ingstrom on the hill here in game number 2. First pitch, bunt shown, dribbler down the third base line, scooped up there by Rodden, and reaching first will be Kirkner.
That's a really, really good play by Kirshner right there. Recognizing that Rodden's back at the beginning of the game, takes advantage of an easy hit opportunity. They always say, speed never slumps.
Rodden is on third, Hesh at short, Hemrick at second, Jurgens at first, Much is behind the plate, Denzer in left, Roby in center, Wenches is over in right. Rizavy into the batter's box now. First pitch gets behind Much, advancing to second will be Kirkner. 1-0 here to Ryan Rizavy.
Good opportunity right here for Sioux Falls West. You know, taking game 1, they didn't come out on top like they wanted to. You got to start the second game hot. This is the perfect way, scoring this run from second base.
1-0. Strike is the call.
You know, Brett, one thing you don't see much more in baseball is back in the old day, this is an automatic bunt opportunity. This guy is getting bunted over to third base. You're using those 2 to get him in from third. But, you know, in the new school era, this is a lot more let your hitters hit and see what they can do.
Throw over to second is not in time. Count remains 1-1 to Ryan Rizavy. By the way, the order after Rizavy will be Hardy-Olson, Noah Willis, Noah Verdorn, Keegan Johnston, Brady Bonet, Barron Martin, and Dirk Fornwald. The batting order here for Sioux Falls in game number 2. Pitch is a strike for Rizavy, 1-2. Joel Sarda is the umpire behind the plates in game 2. Matt Rohrbach in the infield. Here is the 1-2 toss. Grounder right to Rodden, and he's going to throw over to first in time for the first out of the inning. 5-3 in the books, and it'll be Trayson Hardy-Olson. Or Rodden thought about getting the tag out there at third, thought better of it though, and got the easy out at first.
Yeah, that's one as a coach. You're holding your breath a little bit, hoping that he makes the right decision. Ended up making the perfect decision by going to first with that ball.
Hardy-Olson into the batter's box now. First pitch outside, ball 1.
Little scouting report here on Will Ingstrom. Will's going to sit about 78 to 80 with that fastball. He's got a big 12-6 curveball, and he'll come with the changeup every now and then.
Big swing and a miss. 1-1 here to Hardy-Olson. Man on third base is Kirkner. So early on with the 1 away, top of the Pizza Ranch first inning. Sioux Falls West is a man 90 feet away. The 1-1 pitch. A little bit low. 2-1. Opened up the windows here in the press box. A little humid out there now here at the stadium. 2-1 goes high. 3-1. We are watching some storms, though, up into North Dakota. They're right now in the Hankinson area, just starting to head their way south. So we're hoping they stay away here for at least another 2 hours. It's going to be close. It's going to be ball 4. So Hardy-Olson will get on. There's runners on the corners now for Sioux Falls West.
Number 3, Noah Willis.
Noah Willis into the batter's box now for Sioux Falls West as Ingstrom comes out from behind the plates and delivers a new set of signs.
Noah Willis was your pitcher in game 1, if you fans out there remember. One of the hardest things in sports is to hit and pitch. And we'll see how well Noah Willis does it today.
First pitch. Strike is the call into the DH, Noah Willis. Rodden playing just off the grass at third. 0-1. Ball is the call. 1-1 here to Noah Willis.
Made a couple field changes during batting practice today when Dylan Rodden was over there. I got to talk to him for a little bit. He's a great kid. He plays an awesome third base. It's really cool to see him fill so many different roles, whether he's a pitcher, he's playing second, he's playing short, he's playing third. That is the definition of a utility player right there.
2-1 the count here to Noah Willis with runners on the corners. That one goes outside. 3-1 here to Willis. Engstrom comes sets and the righty fires in. Big swing and a miss. Fills up the counts. 3-2.
Huge swing there for Noah Willis. He was looking to drive a baseball into the gap, if not over the fence.
Kirkner the man on third. Hardy Olson the man on first with one away. Top of the Pizza Ranch first inning. And there's the pitch. Going to go down for ball 4. Second straight walk issued by Will Engstrom. And the bags are loaded early on in this first inning.
You know what? I honestly don't mind that base on balls. Obviously, you'd like to get the guy out there, but you're keeping the force now. You got guys at every base. You got a lot of short ones, and you can roll a double play up the middle.
Verdorn into the batter's box here for Sioux Falls West. First pitch goes down for a strike. One away here in the top of the Pizza Ranch first inning. We are scoreless between Watertown and Sioux Falls West. 0-1. Fouled into the backstop. Verdorn in the hole now at 0-2.
Good opportunity here for Will Engstrom. Probably going to go to that hanging breaking ball, try to bury that sucker in the dirt to get a swing and miss, or he might go with a fastball up and in.
The 0-2 pitch. That is a grounder right to Jack at short. Makes the out at second. Relay to first is not in time there. But one run will score. It's 1-0 Sioux Falls West.
Tough play there for shortstop Jack Cash. That's one of those bouncing balls that you really got to go and find the hop, we call it. Find what hop you should go and take. And oftentimes that slows you down just a little bit. So the back end of that double play didn't end up getting turned, but he got the first part of the double play, which is much valuable.
Giga Johnston into the batter's box now here for Sioux Falls West. First pitch is in the dirt. Swung on and missed 0-1 here to Johnston. So now there's 2 away here in the top half of the Pizza Ranch first inning. 1-0 West on top. Runners on the corners. The 0-1. That is a grounder right to Hemrick at second. Makes the throw over to first in time for the final outs of the inning. 4-3 in the books. Final outs of the inning. Sioux Falls tacks on 1. They will strand a couple on bag. Our scores we enter the bottom of the Pizza Ranch first inning. 1-0. Watertown up to bats in 90 seconds. This is Post 17 Baseball.
Active Heating, a proud supporter of Watertown baseball, knows there's nothing better than being outside, enjoying the sun, and watching the boys of summer play baseball. But when the game is over and you go home, you want to relax in comfort. Active Heating makes it easy to stay cool with massive rebates or 60-month no-interest financing on qualified Coleman air conditioning systems. Just like the baseball season, these hot deals won't last long. So call Active Heating today and knock it out of the park with huge savings on a premium air conditioning system.
Zemer Landscaping provides the local service you're looking for in your next landscaping project. Need paver patio installed or a retaining wall built? Hey, they can handle it. If the existing rock around your house is looking old or dirty, or maybe you've been looking to install new rock, they can handle that. Zemer Landscaping can also seed new lawns, or for faster results, ask them about sod. Steve and Elliott strive to make your landscaping dreams become a reality. Call Zemer Landscaping at 840-0167 or 690-9877 for quotes, or find Zemer Landscaping on Facebook.
There's a bank in Watertown you should get to know. Friendly people, expert advice, innovative financial solutions. Everything you need to manage a farm, grow a business, buy a home, or save for the future is at American Bank and Trust. This is Mike Paulson, President of American Bank and Trust in Watertown, inviting you to stop by or visit us online at abt.bank.
Inspire, create, grow with American Bank and Trust. Member FDIC, equal opportunity lender.
We head to the bottom of the Pizza Ranch first inning, 1-0 Sioux Falls West with the lead. Brett Nathaniel, Braxton Locker along with you here this evening. Landon Weiss is the pitcher here for Sioux Falls West in this game number 2. We'll get you the defense for Sioux Falls in a moment. The first 3 for Watertown are Drew Denzer, Ryan Roby, and Jack Hesh. Denzer into the batter's box. A first pitch goes low for ball 1. After Jack, it's Austin Johnson, Carson Mutchler, Talon Jurgens, Spencer Wenches, Dylan Rodden, and Trayton Hemrick will bat in the 9-hole here for Watertown.
A little bit of a scouting report here on Landon Weiss, the starter for Sioux Falls West. He's probably going to sit about low 70s with his fastball. He's got a curveball, and it looked like a changeup.
That's going to be sent into right field, into the gap. It'll drop down for a base hit, and the leadoff man will get on here for Watertown as Denzer has a single. It'll be Ryan Arobi now into the batter's box next for Watertown.
Back to that scouting report here on Landon. Even though he sits in the low 70s, which isn't a lot of velocity, he has good spotting up. So he can spot up the corners of the plate. He'll dabble on the outside corner to try and get that away strike.
First pitch is outside for Roby, ball 1.
Also very crucial that all the Watertown hitters stay back. We talk about staying back, let the ball travel, let it get to your bat, and then you got to swing.
Here's the 1-0 as the runner goes. That's a dribbler foul down the third base line. The defense looks like this here for Sioux Falls West. Verdorn on third, Rizavi at short, Johnston on second, Hardy Olson at first, Boré behind the plate, Kirkner in left, Martin in center, Fornwall is in right. 1-1 is the count here to Ryan Roby. Here's the toss. That's going to be popped up into left field. Coming over is Martin from center. He'll make the grab for the first out of the inning. Oops, that's an 8, not F7. And it's 1 away. Here's Jack Hesh.
Your shortstop, number 10, Jack Hesh.
Jack Hesh was kind of the spark plug in that first inning. Really got guys running and going. He got the spark going, got the momentum rolling, and they rode the waves to a Game 1 victory.
5-3 Watertown with the comeback win in game number 1 as a throw to first is not in time. 1-0 Sioux Falls West. We're in the bottom of the Pizza Ranch first inning. 1 on for Watertown. That's Drew Denzer. Jack Hesh into the batter's box now.
Wouldn't be surprised to see if Drew Denzer took second base here.
There he goes. That pitch is a ball. Throw to second. Sliding in safely there is Denzer. Denzer with the steal. Jack has a ball. That was a close play at second.
It's a tough call for the coach to come out and debate that in the first inning. I get that they're a little bit frustrated and upset, but they have a long look at that, and the umpire's a lot closer than they are.
Coach Thurlow coming out, talking with the infield umpire. Now quick discussion is over. So Denzer's on short on the close steal. Jack has a 1-0 count from Landon Weiss. Bonet will come out and chat with Weiss real quick. And now we play on. Here's the 1-0. That's going to be driven into right field. Fornwall will backpedal, find the out there. Second out of the inning. Staying on second will be Denzer. Two-way, here's Austin Johnson, the DH for Watertown.
This is exactly why Coach Ryan Neal is so aggressive. He got a guy to second base here, and now instead of having a guy at first with 2 outs, he knows a guy at second with 2 outs, and he had 2 chances to score that run. So, you get another shot at scoring this run from second with 2 outs and Austin Johnson up to bat.
That first pitch into Johnson goes down for ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes to Austin Johnson. Lee stares in, fires in. Strike is the call. 1-1 to Johnson. Man on second base is Drew Denzer. 1-1. Strike is the call. 1-2 to Austin Johnson. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Swung on and missed for strike number 3, the final out of the inning. Watertown gets no runs, 1 hit, and strands 1 on bag. Our score as we wrap up the Pizza Ranch first inning, 1-0 Sioux Falls West. You're back in 90 seconds. This is Post 17 Baseball.
William Neal and Company would like to wish the Watertown Post 17 Legion baseball team good luck this season. Another great team for all your auditing, accounting, and tax preparation needs are the professionals at William Neal and Company, a full-service accounting firm serving the area for over 50 years. Offices located in Watertown and Clark. Give them a call today at 886-6028. That's 886-6028. Brotherhood Arms is a customer-oriented shooting sports store ready to meet your needs for target shooting, hunting, or archery. They carry all the major brands. Brotherhood Arms now carries a wide assortment of bow fishing accessories. Plus, they are your local silencer experts. Brotherhood Arms, next to Doug's Anchor Marine on North Highway 20, Watertown. See them online at brotherhoodarms.net, brotherhoodarms.net, or search for Brotherhood Arms on Facebook. Life has a way of throwing unexpected events and new opportunities our way. Whether your life goals change with time or fluctuating market conditions throw your plan off course, Wells Fargo Advisors' investment planning process offers the flexibility to make the adjustments you need to help you live the life you want. When life happens, they can help. For more information, call Heath Rylance, Senior Financial Advisor today at 605-882-7145. Insurance products not FDIC insured. No bank guarantee. May lose value. Wells Fargo Advisors is a trade name used by Wells Fargo Services LLC, member SIPC, a separate registered broker-dealer, and non-bank affiliates of Wells Fargo Company.
We head into the Sioux River Dairy's second inning. Sioux Falls West leading Watertown 1-0. The first 3 here for Sioux Falls West: Brady Bonet, Baron Martin, and Dirk Fornwald. For Will Ingstrom, who works his second inning on the hill here for Watertown. It's a busy, busy week here for Watertown. After tonight's traveling to Harrisburg on Friday, at Huron Sunday, at Pierre next Tuesday, and then back at home 1 week from tonight versus Mitchell. We'll have that ball game for you, 5 and 7 o'clock first pitch here on 92.9 and on YouTube. First pitch into Bonet goes in for ball 1, and he'll sky that one. That's going to go to Hesh at short. He'll make the easy out there. First out of the inning.
Next back for Sioux Falls, number 1.
How grueling is this June schedule? You know, you're going pretty much either every day or every other day here for the next couple of weeks.
Right, absolutely. You are just constantly moving and going and traveling and going to Sioux Falls and going to Brookings and then a tournament. And so it really just throws you for a big loop as that one goes high for ball 1. But it's what you love to do. Like, you get so much joy for having continuing playing baseball summer long. So I really enjoyed it.
Strike is the call here to Baron Martin. His pitch count now at 1-1. Here's the 1-1 toss. Ooh, that's going to hit him on the shoulder there. So hit by a pitch. So Martin will get on. Here's Dirk Fornwald.
Coming to bat, number 14 for Sioux Falls, Dirk Cornwall.
Interesting situation here with the left-handed batter coming up with a good amount of speed. Dylan Rod's obviously going to respect it and play in here, but if I am Sioux Falls West, I am butting him over all day long.
Fornwald, the number 9 hitter for Sioux Falls West. First pitch, outside, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes here to Dirk Fornwald.
Looks like he's going to swing him away.
So the umpire comes in, having a quick chat with Will Engstrom. Now the chat is over. We play on. Here's the 1-0 as the runner goes. Strike is the call. Now the runner is caught in a rundown between second and first. Sliding back in there is Martin. Strike the call for Fornwald. Martin, he had the speed off the bag at first, and then he put on the brakes.
Yeah, you don't see that very often, and usually when runners go, they go. And to stop halfway, that's interesting, but it ended up working.
1-1 the count here to Fornwald. Fouled away. 1-2.
Good time to get a double play here to end the inning if you're post 17, but you got to make sure the front end, got to have the out at second before you try to turn it and get back to 1. 2
away, back up to the top of the order, Caden Kirkner.
That 90 feet really makes a difference if you're a Sioux Falls West runner here. Now you score on an air, now you score on a loopy single. You got a lot more chances to score, as well as on a pass ball or wild pitch.
2 away here on the top of the Sioux River Dairy second inning. First pitch goes down for a strike here to Kirkner. Kirkner led off the ball game with a single in his at-bats in the first inning. By the way, second time through the order here for Sioux Falls West. That one is in the dirt and blocked there by Much. 1-1.
As a fellow catcher, that one makes me really happy. To see Carson Mutzler just put his body on the line and block that thing, that makes a catching coach really, really excited.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Big swing and a miss. 1-2 to Kirkner. Man on third base is Martin. 2 away. Top of the Sioux River Dairy second inning. West out front, 1-0. Strike number 3. Got Kirkner looking, the final outs of the inning. No runs, no hits, stranding 1 on bag. Our scores we head to the bottom of the second inning, 1-0 Sioux Falls West. Watertown due up in 90 seconds. This is Post 17 Baseball.
For those who don't like to be still, for those with things to do and the drive to get them done, for those in search of a partner to help make it happen, there's a bank that listens, acts, and impacts all things right here. Dakota Bank. Go with experience. Go with teamwork. Go.
Some people are just obsessed with their lawns. They'd cut their grass with a pair of scissors if they could. Thanks to Gravely, they don't have to. You see, Gravely makes not only the best built and most comfortable lawnmowers, but they also leave your house looking like a doggone country club. So whether you're a commercial landscaper wanting the best, or just a perfectionist homeowner, you can't do better than a Gravely.
See Watertown Lawn and Garden for all of your lawn mowing needs. Located in Uptown Watertown, kitty corner from the fire station.
Dakota Butcher is proud to be your Watertown, Clark, Madison, Pierre, and Rapid City. We proudly offer a full meat case with the finest cuts of beef, chicken, pork, a wide variety of specialty sausages, deli meats, cheeses, salads, beans, take and bake pizzas, custom butchering, catering, wine, beer, spirits, and Dakota Butcher East and Madison serve a delicious meal that will have you coming back for more. So for your next meal, choose fresh meats from Dakota Butcher. Fresh is best.
Muchler, Juergens, and Wenches due up for Watertown here in the bottom of the Sioux River Dairy second inning. Sioux Falls West out front, 1-0. Muchler has a 0-1 count from Landon Weiss. Continues to work in his second inning here on the hill. That pitch goes down for strike 2. 0-2 now here to Much.
Great sequence there by Landon. comes with a curveball, fools Carson, and goes right back to the curveball for a called strike 2.
Time is called. 0-2 here to Carson Muchler. The 5, 6, and 7 hitters due up here for Watertown. Just a little bit low. 1-2 here to Much. You done much umping this season?
I haven't actually this year. Been asked a couple times, but just been so busy with my Junior Legion schedule.
So that one goes along the third base line in foul territory, and not making the grab was Verdone. So 1-2 here to Much.
Yeah, just been so busy with my my rigorous Junior Legion schedule that I haven't been able to do a lot of umping. Even though I actually really like doing it. I find it enjoyable, and it's a good way to give back to the game that's given so much to you as a player.
1-2 the count here to Muchler. Here's the toss. Ouch. Ooh, that was right on the elbow.
Oh, yeah, that I don't know. I think that ended up hitting the end of his bat. He might be brought back for a foul ball. We'll see, though.
We'll send him over to first, hit by a pitch. Talon Jurgens is due up next, and now we're going to get a umpire conference to see exactly that, see if they're going to bring Much back, I believe.
That's one of those ones where you never know. You never know, did it hit his hand first? Did it hit the bat first? And it's really tough. So as an umpire, it's really just up to their discretion.
Still chatting about it. They're going to award the bag. Coach Thurlow for Sioux Falls West does not agree. And he will come away and go back to the dugout, still making his feelings known. And we play on with Talon Jurgens.
Number 20, Talon Jurgens.
So man on first base is Muchler. He represents the tying run here for Watertown. First pitch, strike. 0-1 here to the first baseman, Talon Jurgens for Watertown.
Notice that Landon really likes to use that curveball right away. If I'm a Watertown hitter, I'm making the adjustment right away. I got to think curveball, then go to the fastball. Curveball seems to be his main pitch.
Throw to first is not in time. A Game 1 win here for Watertown, 5-3, and they improved their record to 13-13 on the season.
A big power points win as well for Post 17.
Yeah, we are in Legion play now. The 0-1 goes outside, 1-1. It's going to be interesting to see how this Legion season plays out. You got to think Yankton's on the top. You can never count out Post 22. Pier won the high school, and they won it in scrappy fashion. Big swing and a miss. Strike number 2. A throw to first is not in time. 1-2 here to Talon Jurgens.
Yeah, the state's wide open for the Legion side. A lot of teams, a lot of really good teams. Really impressed with that Yankton team. And obviously out there in Rapid City, never count those boys out.
Throw to first is not in time. 1-2 here to Talon Jurgens. That's going to be driven down the third base line and will go foul. Count remains at 1-2. Back to Yankton yesterday. They were tall, they were athletic, they were senior laden, and they were a good ball squad. If I had to pick, I would probably pick Yankton to win this year.
Yeah, absolutely. I think Yankton's a scary, scary team. As that one goes for ball 2 there to Talon Jurgens. But yeah, Yankton's scary. They got the Rikens, they got a lot of senior leadership. And that's what it takes to win a Legion State title.
Full count to Talon Jurgens. Watertown will see Pier next Tuesday nights. That is at Hyde Stadium in Pier.
Love playing at the Hyde. I loved every time I got to go down to Pier. Didn't like the drive, but loved when I got there because that field is so cool.
It is. And it's the press box is really nice too.
That's right. You lived there.
I did for a year and a half. Didn't call any games, didn't call any Pier games, as the throw to first is in time for the first out of the inning. 6-3 in the books, one away. Carson Muchler heads over to second base. Here comes Spencer Wenches. For a year and a half, I didn't call any peer games, but I ran equipment every once in a while to the broadcaster that did. And Hyde Stadium, they kept that press box cold. It'd be 105 degrees outside because you know it's peer, but you walk into that press box and it's 65 degrees. It was wonderful.
That's bone chilling right there.
First pitch in for Spencer Wenches goes down for ball one. One-0. Strike is the call. 1-1 here to Wenches.
I also like playing at Hyde because you got to overlook the cap a little bit in the background.
That's really cool.
That's awesome. And then you always had the train tracks in the outfield, and every now and then a train would come by, and that was pretty cool as well.
1-1 is a grounder into left field. That'll drop down for a base hit. It'll be a single for Spencer Wenches. Carson Muchler will head to third base. The tying run for Watertown sits on third base now with one away. Bottom of the Sioux River Dairy second inning. Sioux Falls West leading 1-0. The football field there, too, is very cool. Overlooks the Capitol and some of the administration buildings there. Yeah, that's a very, very cool. That is the one thing I did like about Pierre was just it was gorgeous. Everywhere you went, it was gorgeous there.
Absolutely, yeah. You talk about historic stadiums in South Dakota. The Hyde's got to be up there, as well as this Watertown stadium too. But I think my favorite place to play of all the places was probably Brandon Valley. I just love playing.
That's a really cool field. Yeah, that is a very nice field. First pitch in here to Dylan Rodden. 0-1. Runners on the corners with one away. You've probably never been to it. I've never been to it. I've seen photos of the Winter Stadium.
Oh,
built into a bluff there. It is gorgeous. That pitch goes down for a ball. 1-1 to Rodden.
We were actually supposed to play a college game there. When we played Dickinson State in a 4-game series, and due to weather, it couldn't be played at either site. So we were going to schedule it for winter. But that was when Dickinson got a huge snowstorm, and it trapped them in North Dakota. They could not get anywhere.
1-2 here to Dylan Rodden. Runners continues to be on the corners here for Watertown. Tying run is 90 feet away as time is called as Coach Neal comes and chats with Dylan Rodden. What's going on here?
Yeah, I don't know. You don't see Coach Neal actually do that a lot. My guess is probably just breaking up the rhythm of the pitcher. That'd be my only guess, probably.
1-2 here to Dylan Rodden. Wieskamp sets, and the righty fires as the runner goes. That's a dribbler down the third base line. Caught there. Throw across the diamond is in time for the out. We'll get a throw to third. Not in time. Overthrows Verdone at third. And coming in for another score. Watertown takes the lead now 2-1.
That is the craftiness of Coach Ryan Neal at its finest. Absolutely. The best coach when it comes to running the bases. The third part, you got to hit, you got to field, but you got to run the bases as well. And Ryan Neal teaches the kids so awesome. And there's no one better in the state at teaching base running than Coach Ryan Neal. And it obviously rewards us right there with a run.
So that'll clear the bags, but there's two out. Trayton Hemerick now into the batter's box. He'll take a first pitch and foul it away, 0-1. So I guess we know what the meeting was about.
Yep.
0-1 here to Hemerick, and the pitch outside. 1-1.
Back to that Hyde Stadium talk. First time I ever went to the Hyde, it was 110 degrees. 110 in Pierre.
Oh, I've got a heat story for Pierre. I'll tell you probably in the next inning here. Strike is the call. 1-2 here to Trayton Hemerick. Bags are clear. 2 away, bottom of the Sioux River Dairy second inning. Watertown with the lead now 2-1. Big swing and a miss. Strike number 3, the final out of the inning. Watertown tacks on 2, none left on bag. Our score as we enter the third inning. Watertown on top, 2-1. You're back in 90 seconds. This is Post 17 Baseball.
Watertown Box Corporation, located at 1900 4th Avenue Southwest, is your one-stop shop for all of your packaging needs. They offer custom box sizes, packaging supplies, printed boxes, moving boxes, flat sheets, and a wide variety of other packaging materials. They can handle any quantity of any size, large or small. For over 30 years, Watertown Box has been providing quick and innovative solutions to customers of all sizes. Give them a call at 882-4200 or visit their website at watertownbox.com.
Financial investments are very important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. That's why Edward Jones is a proud sponsor of the Watertown Post-17 baseball team. Contact your local Edward Jones financial advisor for your investment needs by visiting edwardjones.com. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Hi, this is Dr. Rob Van Laken from Van Laken Orthodontics.
And I'm his brother, Dr. Ryan. Investing the time and money in braces is not a minor decision. And at Van Laken Orthodontics, we want to make sure all of your questions and concerns are answered.
Come in for a free consultation. If we determine braces will be beneficial, we will offer you a timeline and flexible payment options, making sure you have all the facts. Just another way the team at Van Laken Orthodontics helps you to live life smiling.
Visit VanLakenOrtho.com today to schedule your free consultation.
And live life smiling.
We enter the Black Line Capital third inning. 2-1 Watertown with the lead here this afternoon. The first three will go to the top of the order. Excuse me, I gotta flip my book. I was doing other things. Rizvi, Hardy Olson, and Willis due up here for Sioux Falls West. The 2, 3, and 4 hitters. As Will Langstrom continues on the hill in this third inning. 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error here for Sioux Falls. 2 runs and 2 hits for Watertown in this game. That is a dribbler right to Heshett short, scoops it up, tossing to first in time. That's the first out of the inning.
Great play by Jack Hesh. Phenomenal job coming in and using his glove and making a strong on-the-throw run.
Tracing Hardy Olson into the batter's box now. So here's my Heat story from Pierre. So when I was in Pierre, I was the operations manager for one of the radio station groups there. As first pitch to Rizvi goes down for a strike. And their tower, one of them was south of Fort Pierre. It's up on a bluff. It's in a perfect thing, but you have to go through probably a mile of cattle pasture to get there as that pitch is outside 1-1. And it gets hot in Pierre. And the air conditioning system at that transmitter site was failing as that one gets sent over into right field, but screaming in his Roby from center to make the out there, the F8 in the books. 2 away, here's Noah Willis. So they were getting things set to completely replace the air conditioner because in a transmitter unit you have to, in this one anyway, this building, they were putting in a big industrial size air conditioning unit. So I was doing my best on a 105-degree day. As strike is called to Noah Willis, I went out to the transmitter sites and I would have to open the door, walk into a 130-degree transmitter building as that one goes outside for a ball, and turn the fans on and just go, I hope everything's okay. And of course, you're in the middle of a cattle pasture, West River. That pitch is low. 2-1. So you got to watch out for the rattlers. You got to watch out for the cows that were there, and the cactus and stuff like that. So yeah, it was always an adventure going to that transmitter site.
Oh man, that is West River, South Dakota to a T.
2-1.
You never know what you're gonna get.
Goes high, 3-1.
It's always a big debate when we go to school. Is the west side of South Dakota better or is the east side of South Dakota better?
3-1. That's ball 4. Base on balls, a 2-out walk issued here by Will Engstrom. Noah Verdorn into the batter's box now. I married a West River girl, so I am legally obligated to say West River.
A bunch of my teammates would agree with you on that one.
My in-laws still live in Buffalo, South Dakota. If you don't know where Buffalo, South Dakota is, it's not the middle of nowhere, but you can see the middle of nowhere from there. And she sends me this spring, she has taken his first pitch into Verdorn, goes for ball 1. her snake kill updates.
Oh,
yeah,
gross.
She gets, because I hate snakes, and she gets a big kick out of texting me, oh, got another one today, as that goes in for ball 2. As Muchler will come out to chat with Ingstrom here on the hill. Oh, speaking of snakes, so I was on vacation over the Memorial weekend, and I was driving. One of my favorite things to do is driving in the Black Hills, and we are east of Keystone on the highway there. Driving along, going up a hill, and all of a sudden this big long thing is in the middle of the road, and I go, oh, gross, and I swerved to miss a big old bull snake trying to cross the road.
Oh, ew.
It was big old bull snake.
I am not a snake guy either.
You're welcome for that.
Gross.
Gave me nightmares. 2-0 is way outside. 3-0 here at Verdorn.
Yeah, not a snake guy here, and never will be. And so those things gross me out.
Occasionally we get the garters up. I have one of the garden plots north of town. Occasionally get the garters out there. Those are all right. Just kind of let them go away. Strike is the call, 3-1. But, yeah, that big old bull snake, that's something I'll never forget now. 3-1 the count here to Noah Verdorn. 2 away, top of the Black Line Capital third inning. As that one is fouled away, fills up the count 3-2. Man on first base is Noah Willis.
3-2 count here. Runners are going to be moving, so this is a big chance for Will Ingstrom to get a huge out.
Ingstrom finds what he likes. Delivers in the full count as the runner goes. That is a shot into center field. It's going to drop down for a base hit. Willis will try third. We'll get a throw to third, and reaching safely there will be Willis. A little bit of an overthrow as Rodden struggles to find it. Will Ingstrom has to come over and grab the ball. In the meantime there, Willis, check that, Verdorn will head over to second base.
That's one of those ones, if you're a coach, you probably just want him to throw to second base. Keep the keep the force at second instead of giving up that long throw all the way to third, and then the other runner gets to take second.
So that'll bring to the plate as we play on with 2 outs in this third inning. Keegan Johnston will take in a first pitch, ball 1. 1 ball and no strikes here to Keegan Johnston, who grounded out at his last at-bats in the first inning. That pitch is a grounder along the third base line, scooped up there by Rodden, tossing to first, get the tag out there for the final outs of the inning. So Sioux Falls West threatens, they get none. They strand 2 on bag. We head to the bottom of the third inning. Watertown with the lead, 2-1. Watertown due up in 90 seconds. This is post-17 baseball.
Taco John's new double beef and potato quesadilla is filled with so much meaty, cheesy filling, it's even a mouthful to describe. Double seasoned beef, crispy potato olays, 5 melty cheeses, double beef olay. Try saying that 2 times fast, or just eat it once. New ultra filling double beef and potato quesadilla for just $4.99. For a limited time at Taco John John's. Bigger, bolder, better. Download the app, earn free food.
4 minutes. That's all you need to go online and open a First Premier Bank Free Plus checking account. Get the features you want and the fraud protection you need without all the hidden fees and surprises. Plus, you get free budgeting and spending tools, local customer care, and an entire team of experts to help you with every step of your financial journey. That's the plus in Free Plus checking. Apply online at firstpremier.com/free or at any branch location. First Premier Bank, member FDIC.
Stop into Roy's Sports Shop for the newest and latest apparel, footwear, and equipment for your sports. Whether it's a new bat from Marucci, a glove from Rawlings, a new pair of shoes from Under Armour or Adidas, or a pair of Oakley sunglasses, Roy's Sports Shop has what you need. Check out their online spirit store for apparel from your favorite team or school. Let them know if you'd like to start a new online store for your team or organization. Roy's Sports Shop is a local business that has served our area for the past 50 years. Roy's Sports Shop, East Highway 212, Watertown.
Denzer, Roby, and Jack Hesh due up for Watertown in the bottom of the Black Line Capital third inning, leading Sioux Falls West 2-1. I'm Brett Nathaniel. He's Braxton Locker. We're glad to have you along wherever you're at. listening or watching to Post 17 baseball this evening. A first pitch into Denzer goes down for ball one. 1 ball and no strikes here to Drew Denzer. Landon Weiss continues on the hill. That pitch goes outside. 2-0 here to Denzer. Weiss had 35 pitches coming into this inning. Here's the 2-0. Grounder along the third base line. Fair as Denzer will round first. He's going to try for 2. The throw to second. The slide and got him there. Denzer thrown out at second. He'll be the first out on the inning. The 7-4 in the books. And here comes Ryan Roby as Denzer thrown out, trying to extend a single into a double. So here's Ryan Roby, 1 away, bottom of the Sioux River Dairy, excuse me, Blackline Capital, third inning. Forgot what inning we're in. Strike 1 the call here for Roby. 0-1 here to Roby. Weiss fires. That's going to be driven into center field. Martin will close the glove for the second out of the inning. Here comes Jack Hesh to the batter's box. 2-1, Watertown with the lead. Watertown got both of those in the second inning. The only run for Sioux Falls West came in the first.
Big chance here for Jack Hesh. Nobody on. Get something going. Get something rolling. At least get some momentum towards the next inning.
First pitch into Jack in the dirt. 0-1 here to Jack Hesh, who flew out to right field in his only at-bats in the first inning. One-0 outside. 2-0 here to Jack Hesh.
Weiss continuing to work with that curveball. It seems to be his bread and butter pitch.
2-0's big swing and a miss. 2-1 now here to Hesh. Nobody on and 2 away for Watertown, bottom of the Blackline Capital third inning. Big swing and a miss there, evens up the count and 2-2. 2-2 throw. Strike is the call. Strike number 3 caught Jack looking, and Watertown will go down in the order this inning. We wrap up the Blackline Capital third inning. Watertown with the lead, 2-1. On to the fourth in 90 seconds. This is Post 17 Baseball.
Max Steel Farm and Ranch is the region's leading manufacturer and supplier of farm and ranch equipment. With over 90 dealers across the United States, you can find products ranging from livestock handling, equine, and even rodeo and arena equipment. Visit maxsteel.com to find a dealer near you. Max Steel, built for generations. Rising Star Hydraulics is a leading hydraulic tube fabricator that specializes in providing exceptional customer service, quality, and on-time delivery. At Rising Star Hydraulics, they value a relaxed, friendly work atmosphere with flexible scheduling and cover 100% of our employees' health insurance, short-term disability, PTO, and monthly bonus opportunities. New to the manufacturing field? Don't worry, they'll train you. Interested applicants can apply online at risingstarhyd.com or apply in person at 601 Pheasant Ridge Drive.
When you're drinking a frozen beverage from McDonald's, your brain may not like how refreshingly cold it is. But the rest of your body, oh yes, it's gonna relish every moment of it. Because there are drinks. Then there are drinks from McDonald's.
No matter the size of your thirst, here's the best way to quench it for only $1.79. With an any size frozen Fanta Blue Raspberry, a frozen Coke, or a frozen Sprite Limonade. Price participation may vary, cannot be combined with any other offer.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
We enter the Dakota Bodies fourth inning. Watertown holding on to a 2-1 lead over Sioux Falls West. I'm Brent Nathaniel. He's Braxton Locker. We're glad to have you along, whether you're listening on 92.9 FM or if you're watching us on YouTube tonight. You can search KWAT on YouTube if you'd like to watch this one. Bonet, Martin, and Forwald is due up here for Sioux Falls West. Bonet will take in a first pitch, foul it away, 0-1.
Been a little bit of a pitching battle here today. Each pitcher is kind of dueling it out on the mound. It always ends up to see who can last the longest. That's usually who wins the game, to be completely honest with you.
Engstrom at 54 pitches here entering the fourth inning. The 0-1. That is going to be popped up into right field. Roby and Wenches come over. Roby will make the grab for the first out of the inning. Baron Martin is into the batter's box next for Sioux Falls West. Busy week for Watertown. They travel to Harrisburg on Friday, at Huron Sunday, at Pierre on Tuesday. Back home 1 week from tonight versus Mitchell. We'll have that one for you 5 at 7 o'clock here on 92.9 and on YouTube. First pitch into Martin. Goes down for a ball. Ball one. 1 ball and no strikes here for Martin.
I don't know if that storm is coming, but what a beautiful night for some baseball.
1-0 is outside. 2-0. Then the Dakota Classic next weekend down in Sioux Falls. And I remember last year's Dakota Classic. I didn't do the games there, but I was down in Sioux Falls that weekend, and it was 100 degrees. I will never forget that. 2-1 here to Martin.
It's a party in the heat right there.
So hopefully it's not like that next weekend for the Dakota Classic at Sioux Falls. That pitch goes down for a strike, 2-2. Here's the throw from Engstrom. Low. Speaking of that storm, let me flip over. It's
trickling.
It's going to be close. It's up by Veblen right now into South Dakota. Keeps getting less intense the further south it goes, though. 2-2 goes down for ball 4.
Which is always a good sign. You never want those storms to be intense, especially on a night like tonight.
I think he only has 3-2.
I was going to say, I had 3-2 as
3-2, ain't it? That's wrong. That's wrong.
All right, well, they'll give it to him. So Dirk Fornwald will step into the batter's box. First pitch goes down for strike 1.
Not something you see every day.
No,
Walk on 3 pitches.
He shouldn't be batting.
All right, so 0-1 here to Dirk Fornwald. Toss from Engstrom. Ball is the call as Martin, like we saw in last inning too, Martin gets that quick lead off of first and then quickly puts the brakes on.
Yeah, which is bizarre for baseball because if you can get that much ground and you keep gaining and gaining and gaining, you might as well take the base.
There he goes. Ball is the call. Throw it to second is not in time. 2-1 to Dirk Fornwald as Martin will steal second.
Good opportunity here for Fornwald, to drive in a run. A lot of gaps in the outfield. Outfielders are also not playing so deep.
2-1 toss. Outside. 3-1 to Fornwald.
Man, this Watertown Stadium could use that rain shower that comes through though. The grass is browning it up a little bit. We try to put as much water on it as we can, but it's tough.
3-1. Outside, ball 4. 2 straight walks here for Sioux Falls West. We'll go back up to the top of the order. Caden Kirkner will step into the batter's box now. The 3rd time through the order here for Sioux Falls West. So speaking of the grounds, I got the grounds crew right here with me. What does it take to really go from, football to baseball here and really kind of keep the stadium green, if you will.
Oh, man, that is the toughest transition for the field because it is just used to going one direction, just going straight vertical, right? You're going north and south in the field. You go with you're playing football, you're digging up ruts, right? Those guys are playing in mud, they're playing in a lot of water, and then you come to baseball and you want it to be really firm, right? You want it to roll really nice. You want the ball to go on a straight path, and you also want it to be level, which is tough because usually football fields have that giant crown on them.
Yep.
They want that water to run off to the sidelines. So it's very unique here playing at the stadium, but I wouldn't trade it because I think we got a lot of home field advantage during football games, being that we're like the only ones in the state to play on the Agger line dirt. So, yeah, I don't know. It takes a lot of work. There's a lot of people that are involved in it, but we have a great crew of grounds crew people and then also a great board that comes out and helps us put the fence up and everything like that.
Of course, the stadium, the football are going to be moving over to that beautiful new facility right next to Watertown High School. That's every time I pass it, I keep looking, going, oh, they've put this up. Oh, they've done that. So they've done this. So it's looking really nice over there. And I think that's probably going to help out the grass here at the stadium a lot too.
Correct, absolutely. I think it's going to really green up the grass. And what I'm really excited for is to see football games in town. The stadium is a little bit on the outskirts of town, kind of in the older part of town. Now it's going to be in that newer part of town. A lot of young families, a lot of the schools are in that central location, so it'll be cool to see how many fans will come out to the games.
1-1 the call is the count, I should say, to Caden Kirkner with 2 on and 1 away. We're in the top half of the Dakota Bodies 4th inning. Sioux Falls trails Watertown 2-1 as that pitch goes down for ball 2. 2-1 to Kirkner.
I probably have no say in this, but I really hope that on Friday nights for a football game, they close that street down by there so people can tailgate. They can go back and forth. They could put a food truck as Kirchner swings and misses for strike 2. Put a food truck there, do some vendors. That would be really
Make
cool.
it a big old event right there. Yeah,
right,
yeah.
Absolutely.
They got the space right next to it. So, yeah, it would be nice to have a big community event over there. Yeah, I agree with that. 2-2 here to Kirkner. Here's the throw. That is a grounder right to Hemrick. Tossing to second. Throw to first. Got it. Double play. So Kirkner will be out on the 6-4-3. Derek Fornwald will be out on the 6-4-3. Thing of beauty. Sioux Falls West threatens. They get none. They strand 1 on bag. We head to the bottom of the 4th inning. 2-1 in favor of Watertown. To the bottom of the 4th we go in 90 seconds. This is Post 17 Baseball.
With 100-plus years of experience serving local communities, ReliaBank understands the essential role banks play in creating thriving places to live and work. That's why the dollars we invest go right back into our neighborhoods, providing financial security, job opportunities, and helping propel community growth forward. When you bank with us at ReliaBank, your investment is an investment in your own future as well. ReliaBank is your community bank, not just a bank in your community.
Member FDIC. Midwest Foam and Coatings LLC is a family-owned and operated full-service insulation company specializing in spray foam application and energy efficiency. They offer all types of insulation like spray foam, blown-in cellulose, blown-in fiberglass, and fiberglass bats. Midwest Foam and Coatings also does insulation removal along with specialty coating that can restore rubber and metal roof systems. Visit their website for more information at mwfoam.com. Good luck to the Watertown Post 17 baseball team from Midwest Foam and Coatings.
We often say things like follow your heart, or what is your heart telling you? Actually, our hearts tell us a lot. And Prairie Lakes Cardiology Clinic has become a leader in our region by listening to hearts. With specialists, state-of-the-art technology, a proven cardiology team, and the latest innovations for diagnosis and treatment. Listen to your heart. It can tell you a lot. Prairie Lakes Healthcare System. Your health, our mission.
Johnson, Muchler, and Juergens due up here for Watertown in the bottom of the Dakota Bodies 4th inning. Johnson has an 0-1 count from Landon Weiss, who continues to work on the hill. He's got 44 pitches coming into this inning as that one gets behind the catcher, and it's 1-1 to Johnson. You smell campfire? I smell campfire.
I do.
Yeah.
I do. I do. Campfire for sure.
1-1. Outside.
I think Austin Johnson has seen about 10 straight curveballs in every single at bat. He just hasn't seen a fastball yet.
2-1. Grounder right in the gap, left field. That'll be a base hit. A leadoff man for Watertown will get on, and that'll bring up Carson Muchler.
Yeah, anyways, back to that, closing the street down. I think one thing that it would really do, too, is to encourage all those little kids to come to the games, you know. They can have bouncy house, they can have inflatables. I just think it'd be really good for the town of Watertown. So if anyone's out there listening.
There's a sponsor who wants to do that. Contact Craig Boyens at the Watertown High School. I'm sure he'll go, where did you get this idea? Braxton and Brent on the radio? Oh. Those two. First pitch into Much goes outside, ball one.
Good eye.
1 ball and no strikes here to Carson Muchler.
It's like waiting for Christmas.
Throw to first, not in time.
Good move there by Weiss.
Austin Johnson, the man on first base. 1-0 here to Much. Here's the toss. That's going to be driven into right field. Coming over from center will be Martin to make the grab for the first out of the inning. That'll bring up Talon Juergens now for Watertown.
Your first baseman, Talon Juergens.
This would be a good inning for post 17 to just break it open, right? Have something go your way and all of a sudden just get rolling. Score a lot of runs, really put them away and end this game.
At least get a couple of insurance runs across the plates here in this 4th inning. Strike is the call. We'll get a throw to second, not in time, as Johnson will steal second. Juergens has an 0-1 count.
My favorite thing in baseball. It is exactly what Coach Ryan Neal preaches. Just a delayed steal right there, tricking the catcher, and we get a stolen base out of it.
The 0-1. Strike is the call as Juergens falls to the hole now at 0-2. Johnson takes his lead off a second. And we steps off. Bonet will going to come out, and now we're going to have a meeting of the minds on the mound here for Sioux Falls West. What could this be about here for Sioux Falls?
I don't know. This is an odd time with 2 strikes to take a mound visit. Usually it's when a new hitter comes up. The only thing that I can think of is possibly talking strategy. What pitch should we throw to Talon Juergens? How are we going to get him out? What's the next hitter sequence? That sort of thing. But usually you don't see a lot of coaches take a mound visit with 2 strikes.
0-2 here to Talon Juergens. The man on second base is Austin Johnson. 1 away. We're in the bottom of the Dakota Bodies 4th inning. Watertown out front 2-1. The 0-2 pitch. That is a grounder foul down the third base line. Count remains at 0-2. Of course, we're throwing out all these great ideas here for the upcoming football season, and I'm not doing arrow games this year.
He'll be well missed for sure.
As the throw to second is not in time.
Another thing that's nice about playing college football is I get to come back on Friday nights and watch high school football.
There you go.
So, usually games on Saturday. So if we have a home game, an hour down the road to last year to watch my brother wasn't that bad at all.
That is a grounder into the gap. Left field, that'll be a base hit, but staying on second will be Johnson. Rizvi did get just the tip of his glove on it to kind of tip it over into left field, and just enough to keep Johnson over on second base. So runners on second and first now for Watertown. Here's Spencer Wenches.
Big opportunity here for Spencer Wenches. Guys on first and second, one out. We'll see what he can do.
Wenches into the box. First pitch. Low. 1 ball and no strikes here to Spencer Wenches. Johnson on second, Juergens on first. 1-0. Strike is the call, makes it even at 1-1. Here's the 1-1 throw. Outside. 2-1.
Good discipline there by Spencer Wenches, laying off that curveball down.
2-1's the counts. Here's the toss. Fouled away. Makes it even 2-2.
That's one you'd like to get back there. That was a middle fastball. You'd like to hit that one a long ways.
2 on and 1 out. Bottom of the fourth inning. Watertown out front 2-1. 2-2 is the count here to Wenches and the toss. High fills it up. 3-2. Dylan Rodden is due up next for the purple and gold. 3-2 pitch. Strike number 3. Got Wenches there. He's the second out of the inning, and that'll bring up Dylan Rodden. Of course, we got to send a special shout out to Watertown girls basketball team this past season, making the state tournament. That was fun to watch there.
Yes, for sure.
First pitch in goes down for a strike to Rodden. 0-1.
A lot of fun to watch was those the girls from DSU as well. They made a long run.
They made another long run this year. Those DSU women, as 0-2 is the count to Rodden. They've been good for 3-4 years now. So they've been really showing what NAIA ball is all about here in South Dakota.
Yeah, absolutely. Shout out to Coach Mo. He has those girls in line, and they play some really good basketball.
As that one is sent to Rizvi at shorts. Did he make the grab? They will say he made the grab for the final outs of the inning. So Watertown will strand 1 on bag, gets 2 on bag, and no runs. We head to the 5th. Watertown holding on to a 2-1 lead. You're back in 90 seconds. This is Post 17 Baseball.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies ask, what's your salary? At Northwestern Mutual, we ask, what's your story? We know building the right financial plan requires more than money. That's why we start by asking the right questions, listening to what matters most to you, then guide you every step of the way to help you make sure the future you imagine becomes the future you achieve. Plan your financial story with Northwestern Mutual. You and Northwestern Mutual, stronger together. The Northwestern Mutual Life Insurance Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Contact Bill Keller in the Watertown office of Northwestern Mutual.
Pivotal Printing is the smart choice for state-of-the-art precision and quality. We do it all, from custom signs and decals to banners, indoor and outdoor signage, and more. Pivotal Printing also offers unique custom home decor, laser-etched signs, tumblers, and many other promotional items. Check us out on Facebook and Instagram, or stop out to visit us at Pivotal Printing, located within Pivotal Health Solutions on West Highway 212 in Watertown.
At Plains Commerce Bank, we find a way to say yes. We empower our people to solve problems, be nimble, and create efficiencies. Just like the people who work and live in Watertown, we take action to see change. That's why we work together to communicate our goals to see results come to life. This is Justine Waba, Market Retail Manager with Plains Commerce Bank. Come see how we work together to effect that change at 109 First Avenue Southeast or call 886-6966. Plains Commerce Bank, member FDIC.
Rizzavy, Hardy Olson, and Willis due up for Sioux Falls West as we answer the Persona Signs 5th inning. Watertown holding on to a 2-1 lead. I'm Brett Nathaniel, and he is Coach Braxton Locker. Rizzavy into the batter's box. First pitch goes high, ball one. So, Coach, let's we gave it in the first game. Let's get the down on the farm report for the JL squad. Tell us a little bit about JL this year.
Yeah, absolutely. We're having a really good season so far. Started out a little bit slow, but really got the wheels turning as of late. In the South Dakota play in our PowerPoints, we are currently 4th, but it's not been updated for a couple days now. I think we stand at 11-3 in our conference play, so we're really starting to get it. You know, guys are moving up and down from both levels, which is really good. That's what I like to do, is have those guys get up to Legion, have success up there. So I'm really excited to see where this team can go. We're starting to build that chemistry, and I don't know, I think we got a shot at it.
3-1 is the count. That pitch goes down for a strike. Full count now to Rizzavy. So I got to ask, how tough is it for guys to play both, you know, the Legion and the JL? Well, what is that fine line you really guys you have to walk between those two squads there?
Yeah, you have to definitely toil on the line of, you know, what gets to the point where that kid is probably a little tired and needs a day off, right? So this week we played Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Whether it's Junior Legion or Legion, there's a game every one of those days, sometimes two. So you got to figure out which days that they need off for a break, like a normal kid would get if he just played one level, and then kind of really where is he most needed at that point? Is he needed on the JL squad? Is he needed on the Legion squad? So it's something that we're experimenting with this year, and I think we're starting to get the hang of it. You take your lumps and bumps like everything that's brand new, but we're really starting to get it to where we like it.
Rizzavy with the walk. He's on first. Hardy Olson with a 1-0 count from Will Ingstrom, as he'll throw that one outside. 2-0. Ingstrom at 78 pitches.
I think it also gives us the best chance of success. When we talk about a Legion and Junior Legion, we obviously want to win a Legion state title. But it's really nice when you win a Junior Legion state title too. So what puts us in the best spot is being able to move those kids up and down at any point during the year, as long as they're eligible as far as age to play the Junior Legion. So there's about 4 or 5 kids on this Legion squad that could play for me at the Junior Legion level, but they're needed at the Legion level. And I am 100% for playing them where they're most needed, and right now it's at the Legion.
2-0 here to Trayson Hardy Olson with a man on first base. Nobody out, top of the 5th inning. That pitch outside. 3-0 is Ingstrom now kind of working through some control issues in this 5th inning.
Yeah, it would be nice to see him just kind of take a deep breath, get back up there, and start delivering some strikes.
3-0 here to Hardy Olson as he's going to pop that one into right field. Wenches will come over and make the grab for the first out of the inning. That'll bring up Noah Willis here for Sioux Falls West.
Number 3, your designated hitter for Sioux Falls, Noah.
Storms are at Sisseton right now, moving their way south. So
a lot of people might question that 3-0 hack. I actually really like it. I think that swinging 3-0 there, he's going to give you a fastball, so go after and attack it.
First pitch, strike is the call on a beautiful throw there by Ingstrom. 0-1, it's a Noah Willis.
Ingstrom's doing a really good job of controlling his off-speed or secondary pitches. Look for probably Coach Ryan Neal to start calling in some more of those secondary off-speed pitches as a fastball is drilled into left field.
That'll be a base hit. Bobbled there by Denzer. So taking third will be Rizzavy. Sliding into second will be Willis. It'll be an error on Denzer as 2 men will advance over. So Willis with the single. Advance into seconds on the bobble there by Denzer. Rizzavy all the way over to third. So the tying run now for Sioux Falls sits 90 feet away. Noah Verdorn into the batter's box now. First pitch. Strike is the call. 0-1 here to Verdorn.
For all those listeners out there this year, too, we invested in a pitch calling device.
Is that what? Okay. All right.
So every catcher, ball's high. Every catcher now has a battery pack that sits on their back of their chest protector with a cord that runs up to a headphone. It's pretty much advanced walkie-talkies. Coach Neal can sit over there, press a button, talk into the walkie-talkie, and tell what pitch the pitcher should throw. As that one gets behind Muchler, and Sioux Falls West will score on a wild pitch.
Rizvi scores from third on the wild pitch. 2-2 the count to Verdorn. Now Willis heads over to third base. We're tied up at 2 apiece. I was wondering what Coach Geffrey had in his ear over there when I saw him today.
Yeah, a nice part of it, too, is Coach Neal can communicate to Coach Geffrey. They can.
That one's popped up along the first base line in foul territory, and cannot make the grab as Juergens, and we play on.
Yeah, it's also nice that Coach Neal can talk to Coach Geffrey about decisions that they want to make, what should work, what's not working. So using that communication device has been pivotal in success for both the Legion and Junior Legion this year.
1-2 the count here to Noah Verdorn. Infield going to play in now here for Watertown with the man on third base. That's going to be driven into center field. That's going to be an RBI single for Noah Verdorn. Sioux Falls takes the lead now, 3-2. So Willis will score from third. 3-2, Sioux Falls. Keegan Johnston due into the batter's box now here for Sioux Falls West. Ray's got the win, 2-1 over the Twins tonight, as that one is driven into left field, going back.
Wow.
Did he make it? Denzer did make the grab for the out, and now we're going to get a throw to first for the second out over there. What a grab by Denzer on the F7, and Verdorn was all the way over on third base. Denzer tossing it over to first, and Verdorn will be the third out on the 7-3 there. What a grab by Denzer in left field. Sioux Falls tacks on another run as we are tied up at Sioux Falls West tacks on 2. They lead now 3-2 as we head to the bottom of the Persona Science 5th inning. You're back in 90 seconds. This is Post 17 Baseball.
Active Heating, a proud supporter of Watertown baseball, knows there's nothing better than being outside, enjoying the sun, and watching the boys of summer play baseball. But when the game is over and you go home, you want to relax in comfort. Active Heating makes it easy to stay cool with massive rebates or 60-month no-interest financing on qualified Coleman air conditioning systems. Just like the baseball season, these hot deals won't last long. So call Active Heating today and knock it out of the park with huge savings on a premium air conditioning system.
There's a bank in Watertown you should get to know. Friendly people, expert advice, innovative financial solutions. Everything you need to manage a farm, grow a business, buy a home, or save for the future is at American Bank and Trust. This is Mike Paulson, president of American Bank and Trust in Watertown, inviting you to stop by or visit us online at abt.bank.
Inspire, create, grow with American Bank and Trust. Member FDIC, equal opportunity lender.
Brotherhood Arms is a customer-oriented shooting sports store ready to meet your needs for target shooting, hunting, or archery. They carry all the major brands. Brotherhood Arms now carries a wide assortment of bow fishing accessories. Plus, they are your local silencer experts. Brotherhood Arms, next to Doug's Anchor Marine on North Highway 20, Watertown. See them online at brotherhoodarms.net, brotherhoodarms.net, or search for Brotherhood Arms on Facebook.
We head to the bottom of the Persona Science 5th inning. Sioux Falls with the lead now, 3-2. Hemerick, Denzer, and Roby due up here for Watertown in this inning. Hemerick with a 2-0 count from Landon Weiss continuing on the hill. That pitch low. Ball 3. Weiss is at 65 pitches.
Looks like we got a little bit of action down there in the Sioux Falls West bullpen. Looks like that lefty that was up in the first game is back up. believe his number was 21 or 11. Could be mistaken, though.
Base on balls, 4-pitch walk, so Hemrick, the tying run, gets on. We'll go back to the top of the order in Drew Denzer. Denzer steps into the batter's box, I should say. First pitch, outside, ball one. 1 ball, no strikes here to Drew Denzer. We're at the bottom of the Persona Signs 5th inning. It's 3-2. Sioux Falls with the lead. That pitch goes down for a strike. 1-1 to Denzer. Sioux Falls got the scoring started in the first, tacking 1 on. Watertown tacked on 2 in the second. And then Sioux Falls West would take the lead in the 5th, throwing 2 across the plate there. That pitch goes outside, 2-1 to Denzer.
A lot of speed on first and a lot of speed at the plate. 2 speedsters. Don't think you're probably going to turn a double play here.
2-1. Outside. 3-1 now to Denzer.
It was interesting. Last night we played Yankton's Junior Legion team, and their left fielder was the number 4. He got 4th in the 100-meter dash in the state track meet.
It's a ball called. We'll throw it to second, and not in time. Stealing seconds will be Hemrick. And that one didn't matter because it's a ball 4. So Denzer will take first with 2 on now here for Watertown. It's Ryan Roby. I could not believe how many track records were broken in high school this season. So many some old track records broken this year.
Yeah. And as
Bunt
Ryan Roby
showing.
bunts it. Oh,
and that one's bunted up in the air. Hardy Olson grabs it off of first, and that's the first out of the inning. Tough roll there for Ryan Roby as he will be out on the bunts. That'll bring up Jack Hesh.
Yeah, no joke. There was a lot of records broken this year, which is really cool. I think, too, is there not a miler in West Riverside that's pretty good in boys?
Yes, and I believe it was his final year. That one's driven into right field. Fornwall makes the grab for the second out of the inning. I'm trying to think because I know we had something come out on SDPB Sports on that, and I'm trying to think of his name, and I cannot think of it offhand.
Yeah, I can't remember either, but I think he's pretty high up there.
Yeah.
In the mile time, he's pretty quick. So, never, not me. I don't think I could ever run very fast.
I was never the fast one. Austin Johnson into the batter's box now here for Watertown with 2 away and 2 on. Johnson takes in a first pitch, strike 1. The 0-1. That's going to beat him. Hit by pitch.
That's a football player right there. Doesn't move an inch when that drills him.
Hemrick to third, Denzer to second, Johnson to first. Bags are loaded and 2 away for Watertown. And this is a guy you want to head to the plates, Carson Muchler.
Yeah, he's got the power to clear the bases. He's got the contact to clear them as well. I hope he puts them together and just puts one right over that first Interstate Bank sign would be really nice.
3. I feel like I know somebody that works there. 3-2 Sioux Falls West with the lead over Watertown here in this 5th. That is a grounder right to Rizvi at short, tossing to first in time for the final out of the inning. 6-3 in the books. That's the final outs. Watertown, they'll strand 3 on bag. It's no runs in that inning. We're off to the Lake Area Tech 6th with Sioux Falls leading 3-2. You're back in 90 seconds. This is Post 17 Baseball.
For those who don't like to be still. For those with things to do and the drive to get them done. For those in search of a partner to help make it happen, there's a bank. A bank that listens, acts, and impacts all things right here. Dakota Bank. Go with experience. Go with teamwork. Go with integrity. For banking, insurance, mortgage, and trust. Dakota Bank, here for you. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. Insurance and trust services not FDIC insured.
Dakota Butcher is proud to be your family-owned and operated quality meat market in Watertown, Clark, Madison, Pierre, and Rapid City. We proudly offer a full meat case with the finest cuts of beef, chicken, pork, a wide variety of specialty sausages, deli meats, cheeses, salads, beans, take-and-bake pizzas, custom butchering, catering, wine, beer, spirits, and Dakota Butcher East and Madison serve a delicious meal that will have you coming back for more. So, for your next meal, choose fresh meats from Dakota Butcher. Fresh is best.
Financial investments are very important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. That's why Edward Jones is a proud sponsor of the Watertown Post-17 baseball team. Contact your local Edward Jones financial advisor for your investment needs by visiting edwardjones.com. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Bonet, Martin, and Fornwall due up for Sioux Falls West as we answer the Lake Area Tech 6th inning. Sioux Falls West with the lead, 3-2. Will Engstrom continues on the hill. 89 pitches for Will coming into this inning. 3 runs, 4 hits, and an error for Sioux Falls. 2 runs, 5 hits, and an error for Watertown in this game so far tonight.
Watertown had a big 6th inning in that first game. Let's see if they can duplicate. That'd be kind of fun.
Watertown won that game 5-2. Trying to get the sweep over a Sioux Falls squad here. First pitch into Bonet goes down for ball 1. 1 ball and no strikes here to Bonet. It's always fun to get a win over a Sioux Falls team.
Yeah, absolutely. Every sweep is important, but not getting swept is even more important.
That one right to Hemerick. He'll toss it over to first. That is the first out of the inning. 4-3 in the books. 1 away. Baron Martin due up now here for Sioux Falls West. Watertown with a busy next couple of weeks. Travel to Harrisburg on Friday. At Huron Sunday. At Pierre next Tuesday. Back at home versus Mitchell next Wednesday. That is a 5 and 7 o'clock first pitch here at the stadium. We'll have it for you on 92.9 and on YouTube. First pitch into Martin goes down for strike 1. The 0-1. High. 1-1 here to Martin. Here's the 1-1 toss. Big swing and a miss.
Great pitch there by Will Engstrom. He has that 12-6 curveball. 12-6 curveball. A lot like Clayton Kershaw, I would say. And he got the hitter there and Martin to swing and miss.
Here's the 1-2 throw. Low. Makes it even. 2-2. 1 away. Nobody on here for Sioux Falls West. We're in the top half of the Lake Area Tech 6th inning. 3-2 West out front. 2-2 pitch from Engstrom. Strike, rung him up, second out of the inning.
There it is, that big old 12-6. We call it a 12-6 because if you picture a clock, it drops from the 12 hand to the 6 hand. So that's why we call it a 12-6 curveball.
Dirk Fornwall due into the batter's box next here for Sioux Falls West.
Dick Fornwall.
Let's see if Engstrom can get the out here, and that's going to be popped up. Coming over from short is Hesh. He'll make the grab, and Sioux Falls West will go down in the order in that inning. A 1-2-3 inning. No runs, no hits, no one left on base. We head to the bottom of the Lake Area Tech 6th inning. Sioux Falls West down front, 3-2. Watertown due to plate in 90 seconds. This is Post-17 Baseball.
At Premier, it's about doing what's right for our customers, employees, and communities, giving our time and resources to support what matters most: academics and athletics, arts and entertainment, families and economic development. When you people, financial solutions, and a spirit of service, you build one of the nation's strongest financial organizations. First Premier Bank and Premier Bank Card, investing in you.
Max Steel Farm and Ranch is the region's leading manufacturer and supplier of farm and ranch equipment. With over 90 dealers across the United States, you can find products ranging from livestock handling, equine, and even rodeo and arena equipment. Visit maxsteel.com to find a dealer near you. Max Steel, built for generations.
When you're drinking a frozen beverage from McDonald's, your brain may not like how refreshingly cold it is, but the rest of your body, oh yes, it's gonna relish every moment of it, because there are drinks. Then there are drinks from McDonald's.
No matter the size of your thirst, here's the best way to quench it for only $1.79. With an any size frozen Fanta Blue Raspberry, a frozen Coke, or a frozen Sprite Lemonade. Price participation may vary, cannot be combined with any other offer.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
To the bottom of the Lake Area Tech, 6th inning we go. Sioux Falls West out front, 3-2. 6, 7, and 8 hitters due up for Watertown. Talon Jurgens, Spencer Wenches, and Dylan Rodden. New pitcher for Sioux Falls West in this inning will be Tyler Olson, which means the night is done for Weiss. He'll go 5 innings, 5 hits, 2 runs, 1 earned, 4 strikeouts, and 2 walks.
Little scouting report here on Tyler Olson. He's a lefty. He's a tall lefty. He gets down the mound really, really well. He has a low 80s fastball. A little bit overpowering, but I wouldn't say too bad. He's got a little bit of tail on it, so that means it runs away from a right-handed hitter. He has a fastball and a curveball. Expect him to try to overpower our hitters. If I'm a Watertown hitter, I'm going to take a lot of pitches to get used to it, but then I'm going to be all over it. We're going to be all over it in the 6th and the 7th inning here.
Jurgens into the batter's box now. Had a single in the 4th, grounded out in the 2nd. Olson fires in. First pitch outside, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes here to Talon Jurgens. 1-0. One's low again. 2-0 here to Jurgens.
Kind of like I said, you got to be very selective here if you're a Watertown hitter. Dugout energy seems to be a little bit better. That's a common theme in the 6th inning for this team.
2-0. Big swing and a miss, 2-1. What I've noticed about this Watertown squad this year, it takes them a bit to get going. Always in the first 3 innings, kind of slowly ramp up, but it's always the 4th, 5th, and 6th innings where Watertown really likes to get things going and the energy really picks up as that one goes down for a ball. 3-1 now to Jurgens.
Right. Good teams find ways to win games, whether it's in the 1st and 2nd and 3rd inning or it's in the 4th, 5th, and the 6th and the 7th.
3-1. Strike. Fills it up at 3-2.
It's a big first hitter here. Really big hitter. Sets the tone for the inning.
Full counts in the pitch. That is popped up and foul. Count remains 3-2.
Tell you what, I was not a fan of lefties in my career, for sure. They're always a little bit different. The ball comes out. You can see it for a longer time, which sometimes hinders you because you get really big eyes and you tend to be really early.
Big swing and a miss. Strike number 3. Jurgens will strike out. That's the first out of the inning. That'll bring up the number 7 hitter in the order now for Watertown, Spencer Wenches. Fired up Sioux Falls West a little bit there as Redorn comes over from third base and delivers that ball to Olson right away and gets them all fired up. So Wenches into the batter's box now. First pitch, big swing and a miss. 0-1 here to Spencer Wenches. The 0-1, high. 1-1 to Wenches. Had a single back in the 2nd, struck outs in the 4th.
Olson works a little bit faster than the previous pitcher.
1-1. Strike is the call. 1-2 now to Wenches. Action going on in the Watertown bullpen as well.
Yeah, it looks like Ryan Roby, number 6, the right-hander, is getting up and loose.
1-2 got away from Olson. 2-2 now to Wenches.
Just a bit outside there on that one.
Two and two here to Wenches. 3-2. Sioux Falls West with the lead. One away. We're at the bottom of the Lake Area Tech sixth inning. That pitch is high. 3-2 to Wenches. Nobody on here for Watertown in this inning. Here's the 3-2 pitch. That is going to be a grounder right to Johnston at second. He'll toss it over to first. Not in time. Hardy Olson dropped that one as Wenches will run that one out and get on. We continue on with only one out. Here's Dylan Rodden.
Best part of Spencer Wenches right now on the base pass is he caused a lot of chaos. He likes to run really fast, and he likes to steal bases.
Bonet going to come out and chat with Olson real quick on the hill for, I believe, that specific reason that Wenches, he's the road runner over there on first. Kids today get that reference? The road runner? Okay.
Isn't it that, is it a bird that runs really, really
yeah,
quick?
I think so. Yeah.
It's an animal, right?
Yeah, exactly. First pitch into Rodden showing bunts. That pitch is low for a ball.
Interesting strategy here. Showed bunt the first time. That's only a decoy to see how the defense reacts.
Coach Neal delivering a new set of signs over there now to Spencer Wenches at first. 1-0. That one's low. We'll get a throw to first, not in time. 2-0 here to Dylan Rodden.
Good chance for Dylan Rodden here. Coach Neal delivering his set of signs. Very complex set.
Olsen comes set. Throw to first is not in time.
We teach all of our runners against a left-handed arm to do what's called a check step. So it's a check back at first, and then they can go. This allows that step back to first so we don't get picked off.
2-0 is driven into right field. Fornwald makes the diving grab for the second out of the inning.
Geez, that is unlucky. Good piece by Dylan Rodden. Even better play by Fornwald.
So there's two away here in the bottom of the Lake Area Tech sixth inning. Watertown trailing Sioux Falls West 3-2, and here comes Trayton Hemrick. Man on first base remains Spencer Wenches.
Some point, I'm sure they're probably going to try to steal Wenches over here.
First pitch, runner goes. Second one gets behind Bournet, and Wenches will easily take seconds.
Fake tag. That's obstruction. If an umpire catches that, the runner can have third base, as it's an obstruction call, but nothing was called there.
1-0. Popped up over our heads. 1-1 to Hemrick. This inning started out with a K by Juergens, single by Wenches. Rodden flew out, and a 1-1 now to Hemrick. Outside, 2-1 here to Trayton.
Buzzed the tower on that one, a little up and in. Back the hitter off the plate. Probably going to come back with something soft here. I would say a curveball maybe, or an outside fastball.
Here's the 2-1. That one dropped by Bournet, and that one's thrown to third and overthrown. Reaching in time will be Wenches. Kirkner comes up, and he'll grab that one, keeping Wenches over on third base. 3-1 now to Hemrick. The tying run for Watertown sits 90 feet away with 2 outs. Here's the 3-1. outside, ball 4. A base on balls, and now runners are on the corners. We go back to the top of the order. This will be the 4th time through the order here for Watertown. Drew Denzer will step to the plate. And now we get a meeting of the minds on the mound here for Sioux Falls West. Oh, we'll get out of here in time.
We'll get it in.
Oh yeah, we'll get it in.
We just got a phone call said you boys better be under the shade.
Right now, Storms Sisseton to Goodwin, or to Wilmot, I should say. That one's just going south. Going to be at Summit here, I would say, within the next 30 minutes or so. 30 to 45 in the Summit area.
Interesting. It just follows that interstate.
It really is. That storm system, it's just to the north of Watertown. It was severe up by Fargo, and it's just kind of been slowly making its way south. It's been non-severe as it comes out of North Dakota. So Drew Denzer steps into the batter's box now here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Yeah, we'll get this one in. Denzer tossing in a first pitch high, ball 1. 1 ball and no strikes to Drew Denzer, though a tying run 90 feet away.
Baseball is magical and beautiful. Puts the right people in the box at the right time, and I believe Drew Denzer's the right guy.
1-0 high, 2-0. Here's the 2-0. That one got behind Bournet. That's going to score a run. We're tied at 3 apiece. Wenches will score from third on the wild pitch. Hemrick will head over to second. It's 3-0 now to Denzer.
That's tough. That's tough if you're Sioux Falls West. But that's big if you're Watertown. And that score that tying run.
3-0. High, ball 4. The second straight walk issued here by Olson. Still 2 on. Go-ahead run for Watertown. Sits on second base, and Trayton Hemrick. Ryan Roby will step into the batter's box now in a quick meeting between Olson, Rizvi, and Bournet.
Yeah, Bournet, good job. That is an applause from a former catcher. Tyler Olson visibly shaken after that walk. He was frustrated, threw his kind of glove on his knee, and the catcher recognizing that and going and talking to him, that is superior game management. We talk about a catcher being a quarterback. That is exactly what a catcher has to do in that situation. Calm your pitcher down.
Ryan Roby into the batter's box now here for Watertown. Still 2 away. We're tied up at 3 apiece. First pitch strike into Roby, 0-1. Roby looking for his first hits here in game number 2. He's flown out 3 times. 0-1. That one's in the dirt.
Great block.
Bournet will block that one. 1-1.
That's a huge block. Keeps runners at first and second and keeps them 90 feet less farther away from scoring.
1-1. Outside. 2-1 to Roby. Hemrick at second. Denzer is on first. Two 2-1. That is a grounder, foul down the third base line. 2-2.
Foul. Great swing there by Ryan Roby. If I am the Sioux Falls West team, I am not calling a fastball again. I am going to something else. Ryan seemed to be all over that one.
Tied up at 3 apiece. Bottom of the 6th inning. 2 away for Watertown and 2 on. Here's the pitch. Goes for a ball. 3-2 now to Roby. We're to play on. Jack Hesh would be due up next.
Good situation here. So it's a 3-2 count with 2 outs. That means that all the runners are going to steal here because if it's a walk, it doesn't matter if he swings, then he's going to hit.
That's fouled into the net. Count remains at 3-2. Oops. Sioux Falls have gotten their runs, 1 in the first, 2 in the fifth. Watertown got 2 in the second. And the other one here, and that one got behind Bournet, and everybody's going to walk over, but it don't matter because that was a walk itself. Bags are loaded. Himmerich to third, Denzer to second, Roby to first. So here's Jack Hesh with a chance to take the lead here in the bottom of the 6th inning. And another meeting of the minds on the mound here for Sioux Falls West.
Interesting strategy here from Sioux Falls West. They didn't have anyone in the pen going. We can only imagine who is going to come into the game right now for them. But Tyler Olson does have to exit after 32 pitches and some control issues.
So Olson will exit. We will get a new pitcher. We'll find out who that new pitcher is in 2 minutes. This is Post 17 Baseball.
Midwest Foam and Coatings LLC is a family-owned and operated full-service insulation company specializing in spray foam application and energy efficiency. They offer all types of insulation like spray foam, blown-in cellulose, blown-in fiberglass, and fiberglass bats. Midwest Foam and Coatings also does insulation removal along with specialty coating that can restore rubber and metal roof systems. Visit their website for more information at mwfoam.com. Good luck to the Watertown Post 17 baseball team from Midwest Foam and Coatings.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies focus on your income. At Northwestern Mutual, we focus on your outcome. That's why we know what it takes to succeed, both on your balance sheet and in your life. It takes the right financial partner who looks at where you are now and where you want to go and designs a financial plan to take you there, so you can achieve the life you're after today and every day. Focus on your financial outcome with Northwestern Mutual, the Northwestern Mutual Life Insurance Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Contact Bill Keller in the Watertown office of Northwestern Mutual.
Pivotal Health Solutions is the industry-leading manufacturer of alternative healthcare equipment in the United States and across the globe, located right here in Watertown. The markets we serve include chiropractic, massage and spa, athletic training, physical therapy, and pain management. As Pivotal Health Solutions continues to grow, we've added product lines to include office furniture, smart lockers, and large format printing and graphics. Pivotal Health Solutions is a proud sponsor of the Watertown Baseball Association.
At Plains Commerce Bank, we find a way to say yes. We empower our people to solve problems, be nimble, and create efficiencies. Just like the people who work and live in Watertown, we take action to see change. That's why we work together to communicate our goals to see results come to life. This is Justine Waba, Market Retail Manager with Plains Commerce Bank. Come see how we work together to effect that change at 109 First Avenue Southeast or call 886-6966. Plains Commerce Bank, member FDIC.
New pitcher here for Sioux Falls West, Noah Verdorn will step into the batter's box now. Third pitcher used by Sioux Falls West in this game. 2 away, bags are loaded for Watertown as they trail, as we're tied at 3 apiece between Watertown and Sioux Falls West. First pitch is a dribbler right to the first baseman. Diving catch for Hardy Olson. And that is the final out of the inning. So after all of that, the pitching change, 1 pitch, and we wrap up the 6th inning. We're tied at 3 apiece. On to the 7th we go in 90 seconds. This is Post 17 Baseball.
We often say things like follow your heart, or what is your heart telling you? Actually, our hearts tell us a lot. And Prairie Lakes Cardiology Clinic has become a leader in our region by listening to hearts. With specialists, state-of-the-art technology, a proven cardiology team, and the latest innovations for diagnosis and treatment. Listen to your heart. It can tell you a lot. Prairie Lakes Healthcare System. Your health, our mission.
With 100-plus years of experience serving local communities, ReliaBank understands the essential role banks play in creating thriving places to live and work. That's why the dollars we invest go right back into our neighborhoods, providing financial security, job opportunities, and helping propel community growth forward. When you bank with us at ReliaBank, your investment is an investment in your own future as well. ReliaBank is your community bank, not just a bank in your community.
Member FDIC.
Rising Star Hydraulics is a leading hydraulic tube fabricator that specializes in providing exceptional customer service, quality, and on-time delivery. At Rising Star Hydraulics, they value a relaxed, friendly work atmosphere with flexible scheduling and cover 100% of our employees' health insurance, short-term disability, PTO, and monthly bonus opportunities. New to the manufacturing field? Don't worry, they'll train you. Interested applicants can apply online at risingstarhyd.com or apply in person at 601 Pheasant Ridge Drive.
We're on to the 7th, tied at 3 apiece between Watertown and Sioux Falls West. Brett Nathaniel, Braxton Locker along with you here tonight. New pitcher for Watertown will be Jack Hesh. Drayton Hemrick will head to short then, and Will Ingstrom will take second bag. Our line will go like this for Ingstrom. 6 innings pitched, 4 hits, 3 runs, 2 earned, 3 strikeouts, and 6 walks.
I thought Will Ingstrom gave us exactly what we needed, a quality start on the mound. He got his job done. He turned it over to the bullpen.
Kirkner, Rizvi, and Hardy Olson due up here for Sioux Falls West. First pitch into Kirkner will go down for a strike.
He was looking to tie that game up there, or he was looking to go ahead and put Sioux Falls West ahead with that swing.
The 0-1, fouled away. 0-2 now here to Kirkner. Jack Hesh closed out the game number 1, a 5-2 win for Watertown in game number 1. Jack finding what he likes. Here's the 0-2. Outside. 1-2 to Kirkner. Single in the first, K in the second. Grounded into the double play in the fourth. 1-2. That is popped up in foul territory along the third base line and will go foul. You know, I think Denzer, if he had to turn on the afterburners, he might have grabbed that one over there.
He was close. He was close. That's what's kind of unique about playing here at the stadium is the huge Coliseum-like foul territory. Like so much foul ground.
Here's the 1-2. Big swing and a miss. Strike number 3. The first out of the inning. Ryan Arizavi into the batter's box now here for Sioux Falls West.
Number 2, Ryan Arizavi.
Arizavi grounded out twice and a base on balls back in the 5th. First pitch, a little wild there. 1-0 here to Arizavi.
Interesting alignment here for Watertown. You see our normal third baseman, Will Ingstrom, he kind of splits time, him and Dylan Rotten. Dylan's going to stay at third, which I like that because Will just got done pitching an entire game. His arm's probably a little bit sore. Second base fits him just well, and Drayton Hemrick will slide over to short.
Strike is the call to Arizavi. Count now at 1-1. Here's the 1-1 toss. That is a grounder right to Hemrick. He'll bobble it, scoop it up, toss to first over the head of Juergens. That's going to get away, but not really paying attention there was Arizavi. He was trying the run out there, and he couldn't take second on the overthrow. They're going to give it to him. So Arizavi will have a single and take second on the overthrow to first. And Coach Neal going to come out and ask about the call.
So yeah, this is an interesting thing we have here at the stadium is these ground rules, and they're always covered during the plate meeting when the two coaches and the umpires meet and they explain how everything works. The rule here at the stadium is any of the gray bars are considered out of play. The purple bar is considered in play, and the concrete is considered in play, as well as the one gray bar that's an exception is right in front of the dugout, which there's a little gray bar there that's considered in play. Otherwise, everything else as far as concrete is in play. So I believe that should be an in-play ball. The runner should have to stay at first base. That is my opinion. We'll see what happens.
Umpires chatting with each other. And there it is. You are correct. They're going to come back and move Arizavi back to first base.
See, here's where this can go back and forth, right? They can debate about it all day long, but whatever was said in that plate meeting is what goes. So whether it was said that was in play or out of play is what goes.
Coach Thurlow out once again. He's been very active from the dugouts, pleading his case for his players now in front of the home plate umpire. Home plate umpire discussing right back. We are in the top of the 7th inning. We're tied up at 3 apiece between Watertown and Sioux Falls West. Sioux Falls West has a man on. That's Rizavy. Now Trayson Hardy-Olson into the batter's box with only one away.
Trayson Hardy-Olson is your batter.
Scary hitter here in Hardy-Olson has really good swings all day long.
Hesh stares in. Checks out the runner at first. Tosses. Fouled away. 0-1 here to Hardy-Olson.
I think the way to get Hardy-Olson out here is if you're Jack Hesh, you got to attack the low and in corner. Low and in kind of at the ankles, and then you have to attack up and away. Those are two polar opposites, and I think he has different swings for both of those pitches. As you see, low and in right there with a swing and a miss.
0-2 now here to Hardy-Olson. One away. We're in the top of the 7th inning, tied at 3 apiece. The 0-2 is blocked there by Much. Now it gets away. Heading to second will be Rizavy. 1-2 to Hardy-Olson. Here's the 1-2 toss. That is a grounder foul down the first base line. Count remains at 1-2.
Now this is interesting. If Jack can get a strikeout here, I would not be surprised if Coach Neal puts the next guy on first base and intentionally walks him. We'll see what happens. Obviously, we're one strike away from a strikeout, but we'll see if he wants to pitch around the next hitter.
1-2 pitch. That is going to be popped up into right field. Roby and Wenches come over. Roby will make the grab for the out. Tag is applied. We'll get a throw to third. Reaching safely will be Rizavy. So Hardy-Olson will be out on the F8s. There's 2 away. Noah Willis is due up next. He'll step into that batter's box.
For Sioux Falls, Noah Willis, your designated hitter.
Willis has had some good swings today. He is 1 for 1 in this game.
First pitch strike into Willis. Is this a situation where you're trusting your pitcher here with 2 outs and a man 90 feet away?
Absolutely. He is. Ryan Neal is putting the ball in Jack Hesh's hands and the senior leader and saying, here you go, Jack. It's your game.
That one fouled away. 0-2 now to Willis.
0-2. This is the kind of pitch where if you're Jack Hesh, you can't have it anywhere close. This has to be out of the zone. You have to try to make the hitter get fooled.
Here's the 0-2 toss. Fouled into the nets. 0-2 remains the count to Willis. 2 away, top of the 7th inning, tied at 3 apiece. Sioux Falls West has a man 90 feet away.
Let's go with I'd say let's go with the curveball down here. Try to something in the dirt, get him swing and miss over top.
There
it
is.
Up top.
The strikeout by Willis, the 3rd out of the inning. As Sioux Falls West threatens, they will strand one on bag. Watertown has a chance to win it, tied at 3 apiece. We go to the bottom of the 7th. That's 90 seconds away. This is post-17 baseball.
Stop into Roy's Sports Shop for the newest and latest apparel, footwear, and equipment for your sports. Whether it's a new bat from Marucci, a glove from Rawlings, a new pair of shoes from Under Armour or Adidas, or a pair of Oakley sunglasses, Roy's Sports Shop has what you need. Check out their online spirit store for apparel from your favorite team or school. Let them know if you'd like to start a new online store for your team or organization. Roy's Sports Shop is a local business that has served our area for the past 50 years. Roy's Sports Shop, East Highway 212, Watertown.
Taco John's new double beef and potato quesadilla is filled with so much meaty, cheesy filling, it's even a mouthful to describe. Double seasoned beef, crispy potato olays, 5 melty cheeses, double beef olay. Try saying that 2 times fast, or just eat it once. New, ultra filling, double beef and potato quesadilla for just $4.99. For a limited time at Taco John's. Bigger, bolder, better. Download the app, earn free food.
Hi, I'm Dr. Ryan, and here at Van Wacken Orthodontics, it is our goal to make orthodontics by a board-certified orthodontist financially attainable for every family in need of orthodontic care. Our team is here to find solutions and make this happen for you. Please don't hesitate to call on us. Our team at Van Wacken Orthodontics is ready to discuss payment or treatment options that will work for everyone. We invite you to visit our website to see how our family has helped other families in our community. Visit VanWackenOrtho.com today and live life smiling.
We head to the bottom of the 7th inning with a chance to win this one for Watertown. Ingstrom, Muchler, and Juergens due up here. Ingstrom takes in a first pitch, drills it into center field. Martin will come on for the first out of the inning. Carson Muchler due up next here for Watertown. We're tied up at 3 apiece in this 7th inning. Battle of 2 young squads here in Legion baseball action.
It's always time for some magic. Baseball's a game of luck sometimes and a game of whoever comes out on top at the end is usually the better team.
First pitch. Much. That one going to go foul. 0-1 here to Muchler.
That dugout is alive. They are cheering away.
0-1 here to Muchler. Noah Verdorn continues on the hill, and third pitcher Sioux Falls has had in this one. That one was drilled foul into the football seats, 0-2.
Golly, I don't think I have ever seen that before. I don't think so. And how many years I've been out here playing baseball, I don't think I've ever seen a hot shot like that into the dugout.
0-2. A grounder right to Rizavi at short. He'll toss it over to first. That's the second out of the inning. 6-3 in the books, 2 away. Talon Juergens into the batter's box now here for Watertown. Nobody on. We're tied at 3 apiece, 2 away in this 7th inning between Watertown and Sioux Falls West.
Let's see if that 20 still has some luck in it.
Strike is the call for Juergens, 0-1. The 0-1, fouled away. 0-2 now here to Juergens.
If I'm telling Juergens here, I'm taking a step out, call some time. Verdunum is just in a groove right now.
Had to duck out of the way of that one. 1-2 here to Juergens. Here's the 1-2 toss. Strike number 3. Watertown will go down in the order here in this 7th inning. We're going to play extras. We head to the 8th. That fires up in 90 seconds. We're tied up at 3 apiece. This is Post 17 Baseball.
Watertown Box Corporation, located at 1900 4th Avenue Southwest, is your one-stop shop for all of your packaging needs. They offer custom box sizes, packaging supplies, printed boxes, moving boxes, flat sheets, and a wide variety of other packaging materials. They can handle any quantity of any size, large or small. For over 30 years, Watertown Box has been providing quick and innovative solutions to customers of all sizes. Give them a call at 882-4200 or visit their website website at watertownbox.com.
Some people are just obsessed with their lawns. They'd cut their grass with a pair of scissors if they could. Thanks to Gravely, they don't have to. You see, Gravely makes not only the best built and most comfortable lawnmowers, but they also leave your house looking like a doggone country club. So whether you're a commercial landscaper wanting the best or just a perfectionist homeowner, you can't do better than a Gravely.
See Watertown Lawn and Garden for all of your lawn mowing needs. Located in Uptown Watertown, kitty corner from the fire station.
Verdorn, Johnston, and Bonet due up here for Sioux Falls West. Free baseball at the stadium tonight, tied up at 3 apiece between Watertown and Sioux Falls West. I'm Brett Nathaniel. He's Braxton Locker. We're glad to have you along, whether you're listening on 92.9 FM or watching this one on YouTube tonight. Jack Hesh continues on the hill here for Watertown into this inning. 17 pitches he had in that 7th inning.
Gotta love free baseball. Every fan's got their money worth tonight.
First pitch into Verdorn. That's going to be popped up and will go foul. 0-1. By the way, when we head to the 7th, Watertown will have the bottom of the order. Wenches, Rodden, and Hemrick. 0-1 goes outside. 1-1 here to Verdorn. Watertown won game 1, 5-3. That pitch goes down for a ball. 2-1 here to Verdorn.
Huge hitter here for Jack Hesh. Got to go right after him.
2-1 toss. Low. 3-1 now to Verdorn.
Pitch was pretty close.
Here's the 3-1 hurl. Outside, ball 4. Leadoff walk to begin this inning. Keegan Johnston is due to the batter's box next year for Sioux Falls West.
This has got to be a bunting situation. I don't know. If I'm a coach, I'm calling it for sure because
you would think
at this
nobody
point
else.
In the game, you got to get somebody second base.
Johnston in. He'll show bunt. Ball called. Throw to second. Nobody's there. It's an overthrow. Roby scoops it from center. On his way to third is Verdorn. That is where he'll stop.
Not going to happen. Batter has to go back. Batter's out for interference. Oh, this coach is not going to be happy with this.
Okay.
But the batter's out due to interference.
Explain what just happened.
So what happened is the batter stayed in the lane of the catcher for too long.
Oh.
The umpire believed that he was obstructing Carson's ability to throw the guy out at second base. This causes the hitter to be out, and the runner has to go all the way back to first base.
Yeah, Sioux Falls coach is not happy. Thurlow's ejected.
And he's gone.
So Coach Thurlow for Sioux Falls West has been ejected as he'll throw off his hats and continue to let his feelings be known. So the runner for Sioux Falls West will have to go all the way back to first. Johnston will be out on the obstruction. And Brady Bonet will step into the batter's box now here for Sioux Falls West.
Obviously some visible frustration there from the Sioux Falls West coach. Rightfully so. I think it was a tough call to make. Obviously, Joel Sarda, the home plate umpire, has the best view. His view is the best, and if he believes that it was obstruction and Carson had no chance of throwing him out, that's the rule. Unfortunately, that's how baseball is. Excuse me. And if that's the call, that's what has to be called. So, unfortunately, the runner will have to go back to first base, and the batter will be called out on obstruction. So, nope. The count starts all over here. We're back to a new batter. We're back to square one. One out, guy on first.
So we are in the top half of the 8th inning. There's one away. We're tied up at 3 apiece here between Watertown and Sioux Falls West. The Watertown coach, Brent Thurlow, has been ejected from the game. Brady Bonet into the batter's box now here for West. Jack Hesh up on the hill here for Watertown. First pitch, that's going to be driven into right field. Wenches will come find it, drops it, and we will continue to play on. That's one of those. He probably lost it in the lights, right?
Yep. Tough at the Watertown Stadium. You know, you lose it in the lights, you lose it in the concrete. Tough. But if you're Watertown, you know what? You're fine. Nothing's hurt. Guys are 90 feet closer, but you're just in the same situation for a double play here. It'll be just fine. Get a ground ball, and you get out of this.
Verdorn on second. Bonet sits on first. Now here for Watertown. Baron Martin into the batter's box now here for Sioux Falls West. First pitch is outside, ball one. 1 ball, no strikes here to Martin. Martin will step back into the batter's box. 1-0. Low. 2-0 here to Martin.
Good chance here for Martin.
2-0 toss. Fouled away. 2-1 now here to Martin.
Crowd is definitely
after the Sioux Falls coach ejection, the crowd really into this one, tied up at 3 apiece here in this 8th inning. 2-1, that one swung on and missed. 2-2.
One of the craziest things is sometimes a coach's ejection helps your team, and sometimes it hurts it. Sometimes it fires your team up, and they want to win so bad. And other times, you know, your team will kind of collapse. But we'll see how it does here for Sioux Falls West.
My favorite, Ron Gardenhire. Always loved it when he got ejected. 2-2. That's high, ball 3.
And now Aaron Boone. Aaron Boone has kind of become an ejection leader in the MLB.
Is he really?
He has gotten tossed a lot. He doesn't care to voice his opinion, even when he probably shouldn't voice his opinion.
3-2 here to Martin. 1 away. Here's the toss. Outside, ball 4. It's going to load him up. Verdorn on third. Bonet on second. Martin on first. Dirk for Fornwald into the batter's box now here for Sioux Falls West. 1 away, top of the 8th inning, tied at 3 apiece between Watertown and West. First pitch gets behind Muchler. That's going to score 1, 4-3. Sioux Falls will take the lead on the wild pitch.
Tough one there.
Bonet to second, to third, Martin to second.
I believe that will go down as an unearned run.
One and 0 here to Fornwald. That pitch goes outside. 2-0 to Fornwald. It's been a wild 8th inning here. We're in free baseball at the stadium. Strike is the call. 2-1 to Fornwald as the infield for Watertown plays in.
And here's the craziest thing, Brent. It could get even more wilder with this next half inning.
Big swing and a miss. 2-2 to Fornwald. That storm up north just keeps dying. That one goes foul. 2-2. Which is a shame because we really need the moisture.
We do. We do need the moisture.
I'm tired of going to water my garden every night.
Yes.
Here's the 2-2 hurl.
Ooh.
Outside, fills up the count. 3-2.
Here's a big one if you're Jack Hesh. Step up, be a leader right here.
Full counts with 2 on and 1 away here for Sioux Falls West. Here's the pitch. That is going to be popped up in foul territory along the first base line and goes into the seats. Count remains at 3-2. 4-3. Sioux Falls West with the lead. They got that run on a wild pitch. 2 more in scoring position right now. Here's the 3-2 again. That's going to be driven into right field. Wenches can't get it. That's going to drop down. That's trouble. That's going to score 1. That's going to score 2. It's an RBI double there by Fornwald.
Great job by Fornwald, staying back, driving the baseball that was elevated up in the zone. He did a lot of damage there.
6-3. Sioux Falls West has scored 3 here in this extra frame. 1 away. Caden Kirkner steps into the batter's box now here for Sioux Falls West. Kirchner will take in a first pitch. Big swing and a miss for strike 1. The 0-1. That's going to be driven into center field. Coming over from left will be Denzer to make the grab for the second out of the inning.
It's kind of like a black hole out there. Nothing drops in that gap, I tell you what. Those two are so fast. If only I had 1/10 of their speed.
I could get so much done. Ryan Rizvi into the batter's box now here for Sioux Falls West with 2 away and a man in scoring position at second base. First pitch, grounder fair down the first base line, scooped up by Juergens, tossed to Jack on first for the final out of the inning. Sioux Falls does some damage, though. They tack on 3 in that inning. Our score as we head to the bottom of the 8th, 6-3, Sioux Falls with the lead. Watertown with some work to do, and they'll do it in 90 seconds. This is Post 17 Baseball.
Life has a way of throwing unexpected events and new opportunities our way. Whether your life goals change with time or fluctuating market conditions throw your plan off course, Wells Fargo Advisors' investment planning process offers the flexibility to make the adjustments you need to help you live the life you want. When life happens, they can help. For more information, call Heath Rylance, Senior Financial Advisor today at 605-882-7145. Investment insurance products not FDIC insured. No bank guarantee. May lose value. Wells Fargo Advisors is a trade name used by Wells Fargo Credit Services LLC, member SIPC, a separate registered broker-dealer, and non-bank affiliates of Wells Fargo Company. William Neal and Company would like to wish the Watertown Post 17 Legion baseball team good luck this season. Another great team for all your auditing, accounting, and tax preparation needs are the professionals at William Neal and Company, a full-service accounting firm serving the area for over 50 years. Offices located in Watertown and Clark. Give them a call today at 886-6028. That's 886-6028. Zemer Landscaping provides the local service you're looking for in your next landscaping project. Need paver patio installed or a retaining wall built? Hey, they can handle it. If the existing rock around your house is looking old or dirty, or maybe you've been looking to install new rock, they can handle that. Zemer Landscaping can also seed new lawns, or for faster results, ask them about sod. Steve and Elliott strive to make your landscaping dreams become a reality. Call Zemer Landscaping at 840-0167 or 690-9877 for quotes, or find Zemer Landscaping on Facebook.
We head to the bottom of the 8th inning, the bottom of the order for Watertown. Wenches, Rodden, and Hemrick. Watertown trailing Sioux Falls West 6-3. Wenches has an 0-1 count from Noah Verdorn, as he'll send that one a foul. Wenches in the hole now at 0-2. 3 to tie and 4 to win here in this inning. Let's see if they can do it. Big swing and a miss. Strike number 3, the first out of the inning. Dylan Rodden due up here for Watertown.
Up to bat next for Watertown.
Watertown did take game 1. That one was 5-3. First pitch into Rodden goes down for a strike. 0-1 here to Dylan Rodden.
Just need one spark. One spark plug will get this team going.
That one low. 1-1 to Rodden. 1-1 hurl. Strike. 1-2 to Dylan Rodden with one away and nobody on for Watertown, trailing by 3 here in this extra frame of baseball. We're in the 8th. 1-2. Outside, 2-2.
I think if you're the Watertown hitters, you got to start slowing this guy down. You got to take your time, like Dylan Rodden's doing right now. He's trying to work fast.
2-2 pitch. Outside. 3-2 to Rodden.
Step out.
Verdum is a very emotion kind of guy. Sometimes it helps you, sometimes it hinders you.
Ball 4, so a man gets on here for Watertown. The rally starts now. Trayton Hemrick, the number 9 hitter, steps into the batter's box here for Watertown.
Trayton Hemrick.
6-3, Sioux Falls West with the lead. We're in the 8th inning. We're at the bottom of the 8th inning. First pitch.
Ooh, I thought he got away with a balk there. I thought he did not come all the way set there.
Goes down for a ball. 1-0. Fouled away. 1-1 here to Hemrick.
He's working pretty quick. Like I said, take your time, hitters.
Man up first is Rodden. That is a grounder right back to Verdorn. He'll toss to second, the out there, and a relay to first. Got him there for the double play. And that is the way we will end this ball game in 8 innings. Sioux Falls West will take this one by a final of 6-3. Braxton, it was fun. Next time you get a free day off, give me a ring and we'll get you on again.
Absolutely. I love being up here. Thankful for the opportunity.
All right, Braxton, have a good night.
Thank you.
Let's open up the Four Seasons Small Engine Repair post-game show for this one as Watertown falls 6-3. We'll first start out with Sioux Falls West. Kirkner will have a hit in the game. Willis with a hit. Verdorn 2 hits and 2 RBIs. Fornwald with a hit and 2 RBIs. In total for Sioux Falls West, 29 at-bats, 6 runs, 5 hits, 4 RBIs, 8 walks, and 4 strikeouts. On the hill, Weiss will go 5 in a starting role, 5 hits, 2 runs, 1 earned, 4 strikeouts, and 2 walks. Olson will pitch 2/3 in relief. We'll get a run, strikeouts, and 3 walks. Verdorn will pitch 2 1/3 in relief, 2 strikeouts, and a walk. For Watertown in this game, Denzer will have 2 hits. Johnson will have a hit. Jurgens with a hit. Wenches with a hit. Rodden with an RBI. For Watertown, 28 at-bats, 3 runs, 5 hits, 1 RBI, 6 walks, and 7 strikeouts. Will Engstrom will pitch 6 innings in the starting role. Engstrom will toss 97 pitches, 4 hits, 3 runs, 2 earned, 2 strikeouts, and 6 walks. Jack Hesh will pitch 2 innings in relief, 1 hit, 3 runs, 1 earned, 2 strikeouts, and 2 walks. In total, Sioux Falls West, 6 runs, 5 hits, and 2 errors. For Watertown, 3 runs, 5 hits, and 3 errors. Sioux Falls West will take game number 2, 6-3 in extra innings, while Watertown will take game number 1 by a final of 5-3. This is the Four Seasons Small Engine Repair post-game show. We'll chat with the coach. Ryan Neal will join the post-game show in 4 minutes.
Active Heating, a proud supporter of Watertown baseball, knows there's nothing better than being outside, enjoying the sun, and watching the boys of summer play baseball. But when the game is over and you go home, you want to relax in comfort. Active Heating makes it easy to stay cool with massive rebates or 60-month no-interest financing on qualified Coleman air conditioning systems. Just like the baseball season, these hot deals won't last long. So call Active Heating today and knock it out of the park with huge savings on a premium air conditioning system.
Brotherhood Arms is a customer-oriented shooting sports store ready to meet your needs for target shooting, hunting, or archery. They carry all the major brands. Brotherhood Arms now carries a wide assortment of bow fishing accessories. Plus, they are your local silencer experts. Brotherhood Arms, next to Doug's Anchor Marine on North Highway 20, Watertown. See them online at brotherhoodarms.net, brotherhoodarms.net, or search for Brotherhood Arms on Facebook.
Dakota Butcher is proud to be your family-owned and operated quality meat market in Watertown, Clark, Madison, Pierre, and Rapid City. We proudly offer a full meat case with the finest cuts of beef, chicken, pork, a wide variety of specialty sausages, deli meats, cheeses, salads, beans, take-and-bake pizzas, custom butchering, catering, wine, beer, spirits, and Dakota Butcher East and Madison serve a delicious meal that will have you coming back for more. So, for your next meal, choose fresh meats from Dakota Butcher. Fresh is best.
4 minutes. That's all you need to go online and open a First Premier Bank Free Plus checking account. Get the features you want and the fraud protection you need without all the hidden fees and surprises. Plus, you get free budgeting and spending tools, local customer care, and an entire team of experts to help you with every step of your financial journey. That's the plus in Free Plus checking. Apply online at firstpremier.com/free or at any branch location. First Premier Bank, member FDIC.
Max Steel Farm and Ranch is the region's leading manufacturer and supplier of farm and ranch equipment. With over 90 dealers across the United States, you can find products ranging from livestock handling, equine, and even rodeo and arena equipment. Visit maxsteel.com to find a dealer near you. Max Steel, built for generations.
When you're drinking a frozen beverage from McDonald's, your brain may not like how refreshingly cold it is. But the rest of your body, oh yes, it's gonna relish every moment of it. Because there are drinks. Then there are drinks from McDonald's.
No matter the size of your thirst, here's the best way to quench it for only $1.79. With an any size frozen Fanta Blue Raspberry, a frozen Coke, or a frozen Sprite Lemonade. Price participation may vary, cannot be combined with any other offer.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies ask, what's your salary? At Northwestern Mutual, we ask, what's your story? We know building the right financial plan requires more than money. That's why we start by asking the right questions, listening to what matters most to you, then guide you every step of the way to help you make sure the future you imagine becomes the future you achieve. Plan your financial story with Northwestern Mutual. You and Northwestern Mutual, stronger together. The Northwestern Mutual Life Insurance Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Contact Bill Keller in the Watertown office of Northwestern Mutual.
Stop into Roy's Sports Shop for the newest and latest apparel, footwear, and equipment for your sports. Whether it's a new bat from Marucci, a glove from Rawlings, a new pair of shoes from Under Armour or Adidas, or a pair of Oakley sunglasses, Roy's Sports Shop has what you need. Check out their online spirit store for apparel from your favorite team or school. Let them know if you'd like to start a new online store for your team or organization. Roy's Sports Shop is a local business that has served our area for the past 50 years. Roy's Sports Shop, East Highway 212, Watertown.
Watertown falls in game number 2 tonight to Sioux Falls West. A final there in 8 innings, 6-3. But they would take game 1 by a final there of 5-3. We open up the four-season small engine repair post-game show as we are joined by Watertown Post-17 coach Ryan Neal. And, Coach, even though you lost the second one, these two were fun ball games, watching a couple of young teams go at it.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, there were a couple of good games to watch from the fan standpoint. Coaching, it made you scratch your head a couple of times and bite your lip and be a little frustrated. But, yeah, fan perspective, those were great games to watch. A lot of entertaining, late-game action situations, big calls. Two, like you said, very young baseball teams. Still learning. You could see it out on the field tonight as it showed, I think, for both teams a little bit of youth at times and just continue to look to get a little bit better out of that category.
What you learned about your team in this one?
I think it comes down to, like we've talked a lot, Brent, is just the fight and determination. At times, in game 1, I mean, that just kind of, 5 runs there in the 6th inning. To will that one, I mean, just things that how they can start so quickly for us. We have the capability. We all know that. It's just finding a way at times to stay out of our own shadow.
Pitching was great tonight.
I thought we threw the ball really well. Obviously, Cato started there in game 1. He left the game early, but, he looked good. Dylan Rodden came in and, lack of better term, not an easy situation to just come right in there, and he threw well. And then Jack Hesh was kind of turning into our bullpen guy, our shutdown reliever. And he was excellent in game 1, and just they got a big hit there in the second one. But overall, our pitching was really, really good against tonight.
Well, you get the day off, then you travel to Harrisburg on Friday. What can you tell me about them?
Harrisburg is probably going to, I think, one of those top 5 teams in the state. They were in the the Final Four of the high school season, so this is a different Harrisburg team than we played last week. This is more of their veteran, their seniors. So you got to be ready to come out, and we just know we have to stay. Got to do the little things right, the simple things, to have a chance to be able to hang with a team like Harrisburg and their power and their pitching staff. So we continue to learn a little bit, just get a little workout in tomorrow, and we'll see what can happen on Friday afternoon or Friday night.
Coach of Post 17 Baseball, Ryan Neal, we will talk to you next week.
Thank you, Brent. Have a good week.
It is a busy it's a busy week here for Watertown. At Harrisburg Friday, at Huron Sunday, at Pierre next Tuesday, and then coming back home versus Mitchell next Wednesday. We'll have that home game for you next Wednesday, 5 and 7 o'clock first pitch. We'll have it here on 92.9. And on YouTube. We have a lot of sponsors to thank, because without them, we could not bring you coverage of Post 17 Baseball. Supporters of Post 17 Baseball this season include the Pizza Ranch, Sioux River Dairy, Blackline Capital, Dakota Bodies, Persona Signs, Lake Area Tech, Active Heating, American Bank and Trust, Brotherhood Arms, Dakota Bank, Dakota Butcher, Merle Schockert at Edward Jones, First Premier Bank Card, Four Seasons Small Engine Repair, Max Steel, McDonald's, Midwest Foam, Bill Keller at Northwestern Mutual, Pivotal Health Solutions, Plains Commerce Bank, Prairie Lakes Healthcare, Relia Bank, Rising Star Hydraulics, Roy Sports Shop, Taco John's of Watertown, Van Lacken Orthodontics, Watertown Box Company, Watertown Lawn and Garden, Wells Fargo Advisors, Heath Rylands, William Neal CPA, and Zemer Landscaping, all bringing us this ball game here tonight on 92.9 and on YouTube. Producer engineer back in the studios, Rod, doing an impeccable job per usual. I'm Brett Nathaniel, and I leave you with our final scores as Watertown splits with Sioux Falls West tonight, taking Game 1 5-3, but losing in Game 2 6-3. This has been a presentation of Watertown Radio Sports. We'll catch you back here next Wednesday for more Post 17 Baseball on Watertown Radio Sports.
Watertown Box Corporation, located at 19